Yo, what's that word, y'all? Y'all see the title, man. Tonight is a very special episode or whatever the fuck I want. Um, this is the 3 year anniversary. I want to start off by saying I appreciate everybody that rock with us. Anybody that ever watched one of our videos in one time, I appreciate it. Let me get Slug on here. And tonight, man, what Slug? What's that word, yo?
What's happening? What's happening, King?
Chill and killer. So tonight, man, I kind of wanted to do, kind of like what we made our name. We made our name just freestyling, and some of y'all come to watch us argue with each other. Whatever you come to watch us do, man, we just gonna do that for y'all tonight. No, if y'all, even if y'all want to throw something in the chat, y'all want us to talk about, that's cool too. We have no agenda tonight. It's the wild wild west, man.
Yes, sir.
Slug, how you doing, brother?
Man. Taking it a day at a time, man. Trying to get to this paper every day in, day out,
Yes.
maintaining, doing my little tour. I'd have been on the East Coast, I'd have been down south. Now I'm back up north in the soda pop, just maintaining, man. Getting to this bag, man.
In the soda pop.
Yeah,
Mm,
man.
that's what they calling it nowadays. Huh?
Nah, I've been calling that shit. I've been calling Minnesota the soda pop for the last 15 years. They
Yeah,
gonna catch on to it though.
I ain't never even been to Minnesota. No city up
You ain't missing shit, man.
there.
Come on, man.
Shout out to them though.
Man, listen, I don't want to down them, man, but they ain't got one championship, man, and no form, no football, no basketball, no baseball. What's wrong with them, gang?
Hey, they hopefully they won't have one at the Chicago expense. I'm not rooting for them to ever win anything. You did.
Uh, yeah, man, I know that. I figured that out like a couple days ago. I was like, damn, they haven't really won shit. They've been having some good players over the course of the century, but shit, they ain't had the good enough player. They had KG, they didn't have good Peterson on the Vikings. They can have some people, man. Just not enough. You hear
Yeah,
about Giannis going to New York? I mean, going to Miami?
yeah, he went to Miami, man. That ain't gonna go good for Miami, man. Because they with him and Bam out of Bayou, you got two people who clog up the lane. I don't know. I just don't see the benefit in Giannis. And then they only got $18 million in the salary cap. They can't add nobody around him. You know what I'm saying? What he
Yeah.
I don't see it looking up for him, you know?
Yeah, I don't either, man. He just gonna love the Miami scene for a little while. He ain't gonna be there forever. I don't see him being there that long. So I never really thought he'd lead up Milwaukee, to be real with you, but Milwaukee too small for Giannis, I guess. I don't know, man. Day,
Well he
what's the word, King?
What's up, man? What's up?
What you was finna say?
he did what he I mean he did what he had to do, man. He won a championship, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he should have won a couple, man. I don't know why they ain't surround that man around some talent. They probably never gonna do it, man. They surround LeBron around that talent.
Man. But, I don't think they don't got enough money to make nothing happen down there in Miami, bro.
Shit, you would think they do though. Damn, that's a tourist city, a tourist state.
No. They don't. But hey, they already got a lot of money on the books. They don't have no. They won't have no cap space. They don't, until they may have some after next season, but this year they got those two dudes and $18 million to put a whole roster together, which is
Man,
not looking good.
man. What's the dog name that scored that beat Kobe record?
Bam.
Yeah, that trash ass nigga.
He
He ain't gonna do shit. But only time to tell, man. Shit, Milwaukee got like 3 first round picks, don't they?
I think so. I think so.
And there's some motherfuckers coming out too, boy. Coming out of college, man. So we gonna see, man. We gonna see. We gonna see. Day Day, could you hear us, nigga? Is you
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
home?
yeah. I hear y'all. Yeah, I hear y'all. I hear y'all. I'm listening. I'm listening. What y'all talking about the Giannis thing?
Yeah. It's freestyling a little bit. Lee, what's popping, baby?
Yo, what up, fool?
Yeah, I think um I think it didn't move the needle for neither team. I feel like me personally, I feel like Miami got worse. I feel like Milwaukee, um, trying to move towards the future. Uh, that stuff really never pans out. You get better through free agency. You don't get better through the draft. I mean, I don't know too many teams. They just got better through the draft. I mean, you could draft some key pieces, but you have to get better through free agency. And I think Milwaukee, um, that they did what they had to do. Be honest, didn't want to be there no more. They went out and got the best thing they feel like they could get. Nobody want to play in Milwaukee, bro. So they pretty much got to get better through the draft, which I think they won't.
Yeah, you went out.
You
You went
only
out,
got
bro.
so many years. You only got y'all hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me now?
yeah.
Milwaukee when they got draft picks, rookies don't win championships. You only got so long before you move on from rookies. And being in Milwaukee, um, you don't people don't want to be there. Don't nobody want to be in Milwaukee, man. They gonna draft players, and even if they do get better, everybody trying to leave. I haven't heard a superstar that never left Milwaukee. Ray Allen left, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar left, Giannis left, Michael Redd left. You name them, they left
Yep.
Milwaukee.
Sam
Nobody want
Cassell
to be
left.
there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every superstar that been in Milwaukee before they left, nobody wants to be there. They did the best they could do by getting these drafts, and with Miami, I think Miami is still a bottom four team in the East. For that 5 through 8 team in the East. I don't think Giannis. I think Giannis is a needle mover, but I think he needs shooters around him, and I think they depleted their whole team. And like D'Angelo said, it's going to be hard for them to even fill out that roster with pieces that they needed. I heard somebody say today, Anthony Simon, and I just hate when people throw names out there to think they gonna fit. This man had Dame and it couldn't work. What they think he gonna do with Bam Adebayo? I think
Right.
this finna expose Bam Adebayo. He's finna fall off the map. He's not that good. I never thought he was that good. He's not good defensively. He's finna be now that Bam Adebayo got a Giannis with him. Now expectations is there now. Now expectations is there. You
Anthony
Right.
can't.
Simon signed with Miami.
No,
No,
Anthony
he's
Simons with
no.
the Bulls.
He with the Bulls. They talking about he's a free agent though. They talking about trying to go get him. But
He going
what
afford
I'm
it.
Huh?
How
they
they
saying
going?
if he take they was talking about if he take a pay cut. But
Man,
I just feel like both teams. I don't feel like Miami got worse. I just feel like they didn't get better. Um, so I feel like it was a dumb trade.
They didn't get
Giannis
better
should have pushed.
with by trading for Giannis.
No, fuck no, they
no,
didn't get better.
no.
They what do you see? Do you see them moving the needle anywhere in the East? They still not gonna beat New York. They not gonna beat Boston. They not gonna beat uh
I'm not saying that
Philadelphia Sixers.
I'm
So
not saying
so
that
They
they
ain't
better
gonna beat
than
Detroit.
any other teams.
right, they not gonna beat Detroit. Right, they not gonna be Indiana is gonna be back next year. Like you got to keep on. You have to stop. Like if you didn't move the needle, you didn't get better. How did he move the needle? Like I'm not saying that Giannis is not a franchise player, but he went to Miami. That's all you can say. He went to a better city. He went to better living. That's what he did. Because he
Yeah.
didn't upgrade players.
That's what I
He's
just
actually
said.
got
He's gonna
worse.
live that Miami lifestyle now. Shit, cause no, you right. Ain't nobody trying to live and be in no motherfucking Milwaukee, man. That
I
shit
mean,
dead.
what's
Ain't nothing in
what's
there.
But
Ain't nothing.
it
what's the
seemed like
difference?
Lee.
What's
Look,
the
it seemed
difference?
like Lee disagree with us. Lee, why?
Hey
Why
Leon, I
what?
want to ask Leon a question though. What's the difference between Evan Turner and Bam Adebayo?
No. I never disagreed with y'all. What you talking about?
Oh well, I say it sound like you disagreed.
No, I was just asking a question. But
No,
disagreeing about what? Them getting better?
yeah, you think uh Giannis makes the Miami Heat better?
From the couple players that they traded, Giannis is better than those three. So in
Yes.
that aspect, yes. But if we're talking about the East, of course not.
Okay, I was just making sure
I
because
think I think he might be in the same situation as he was in Milwaukee. I don't think that they're gonna do anything. He's just going to a better city. He's gonna live a better lifestyle as far as the weather is concerned. I mean, and then you got Norman Powell and Andrew Wiggins free agents. So if they can't sign them back, then he's just in the same situation as he was in Milwaukee.
yeah, because they don't have no cap space.
Yeah,
So
no. I mean, I just think that he believes that he got one, so he want to live the rest of his life comfortably and and make money.
no,
Yeah.
I think he believes that Miami will surround him with players because
Of course, you got Pat Riley for sure, but it's gonna be tough.
yeah, but see that's the thing, bro. Like every time they they thought they was gonna surround Jimmy Butler with enough. They thought they could surround Bam with enough, but
But the Heat went to the championship twice.
they went to in the bubble, bro. Stop bringing up that bubble shit.
Hey, bro. They went to the championship twice. I'm not bringing up the bubble for nothing. They still went. I don't care if you don't respect the goddamn bubble or not. I don't respect KD's championships. But
The
we
word
still
don't
have to
respect
but
him.
we still have to put it in perspective because they got there and he got two rings with them. So you still got to say they went to the championship twice with Jimmy Butler. They just didn't win.
And Pat Riley put players around Jimmy Butler. We got to stop saying he didn't.
I just
Who?
said he went to
Tyler
the
Hero?
championship twice.
Hey, what you mean? Who? He went and got Tyler Hero. He got Bam Adebayo. He got Duncan Robinson. They went to the doggone finals twice. We got to stop acting like they didn't. You say the bubble, but they also went against Denver and lost too, though. So, uh, we got to stop acting like they ain't went to the championship. So,
Man, I think now,
I
bro.
think I think Pat Riley
You
is a
ain't winning
great
no
GM.
ring. You ain't winning
Like
no ring.
Leon said, he's a great GM. I think he's going to put people around Giannis, but I think it's going to be too late before he get a chance to do it. Uh, I think he's going to lose, and I think they're going to lose. They definitely lose. And um, what's the boy from Toronto? Leon, you just said his name.
Toronto?
Boy from Toronto.
Wiggins?
The dude that played for he played for Toronto and he won championship in Toronto and he went to the Clippers.
Oh, Norman Powell.
Norman Powell. They're going to lose him. He's not going to take a pay cut. Andrew Wiggins probably going to sign his player option. Uh,
Well, he gonna
but
restructure. He gonna sign it. He gonna pick it up and restructure.
well, he gonna do something, but
He
that's still
already
not
they
enough.
already said it is. But
That's
that
still
right,
not enough.
right.
No,
Like
definitely not.
Leon said, he basically left Milwaukee to go to Miami, and me personally, I think he went to a worse less talent.
Right. So look, I want to like ask Lee this. The NBA draft is going on right now.
Yeah.
Um, how you feel about
Man, I feel good, man. Shout out to my little cuz, man. He going to the Dallas Mavericks. So as soon as a couple days ago, I seen that Dusty May, who was my cousin's coach at Michigan. As soon as I seen that, as soon as he signed with the Mavs, man, I knew my cousin was going to the Mavs.
yeah,
But yeah, man, I'm proud of him though.
I was kind of he one of them motherfuckers, man, that ever since the college season ended, like he moved up from the day the season ended up until now. Like he originally you heard some stuff about maybe the top of the second round. Then you start
Yeah,
hearing,
his
then
draft
you
stock
start
kept
hearing,
going up.
yeah, then you start hearing 20, 25. And then you remember when I said on here, I was like, man, I wouldn't mind the Bulls getting them at 15. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
and I tell you, remember what I told you?
Yeah,
He don't need to come back home.
yeah. And he
What
done
he
moved
said? He
moved all
said
the
he
way up to
always
nine.
wanted to. He always wanted to play for Dallas. So
Okay, Miami pick just came in.
yeah, they picked
Miami,
Nate Mint,
yep, Native Mint. So
but that's going to Milwaukee,
is it?
right?
You, you sure?
Yeah, they traded. Miami traded the number 13 pick. Um, they traded um 2030, 2031, 2033 picks, and then those three players they gave up for Giannis and Bobby Portis.
Oh boy, yeah, that sucks for Miami, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gave away I wouldn't have gave away the number 13 pick. Um, but I mean they did.
Y'all tripping.
Who
What?
tripping?
Talking about y'all when they gave us number 13.
Shout out Johnny
Y'all
I
Holloway.
tripping.
said
Let's
I
go,
wouldn't
baby.
have.
Why?
I just gave you all those goddamn picks I just named.
Is you crazy, bro?
I gave you three players. I gave you four future picks,
Hey,
four
bro.
future round picks,
Hey,
and you want my number 13 pick? No.
what's the name said it as best as anybody I ever heard say it. Rich Paul. He said, four diamonds don't equal a 5 carat ring. For 1 carat diamonds don't equal a 5 carat ring, a 5 carat diamond.
Yeah,
You not finna sit up
that's
here
a
and
bad
tell me
example.
no, it's not a bad example
It is
because
because that nigga
you talking
Giannis
about
is not
potential.
gonna win a
You
championship
it
by
does
himself.
you it Leon, do you think Giannis going to Miami is all about a championship?
Nigga, yeah, when it comes to Pat Riley,
Oh my God, bro. Okay.
Man, fuck Rich Paul. This one we drafted Caleb Wilson and he the agent. What's up, Johnny? Johnny Holloway, how you doing?
hey, matter of fact, I'm at the wait, hey Joe, you said that you don't get better through the draft.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I tell you, don't win championships through the draft.
So what about your Warriors? What about
They didn't
OKC?
win championships through the draft.
How?
So Steph, Clay, and Draymond was not drafted by
Who?
them.
When did Golden State take the next step? When did Golden State take that next step, Leon?
It was
What do you
years
mean?
later.
Leon, when did Golden State take that next step?
After
Who
they
did
drafted
who
them.
did they who did they trade and who did they bring in to make that next step?
Clay,
Who who was a big part of that championship dynasty that they end up they letting go for KD? Who?
Harrison Barnes?
Nope. Who did they trade Monte Ellis for, Leon?
Who?
I
Who,
don't
bro?
know
Huh?
who
What
the hell
year
they
was that?
traded Monte for.
They traded him for Andrew Bogut, a defensive player of the year player. That's when they took the next step. Andrew Bogut and David Lee. That came from New York and that came from doggone Milwaukee. Steph
But
them
their
was not
best
ready.
players was through the draft.
They taught them how to win and how to be professionals. You do not win championships with players. Look at OKC. Everybody praised Sam Presti about how good he is in the draft. Who the best player on that team?
Hey, bro,
Shay.
this nigga
Where
is.
did they get Shea from? Through the doggone free agency. It's
Yeah,
all
nigga,
No, they did not. They got
you're
never
him
gonna,
trade.
you're gonna get,
through free agency. That's free agency. Trades happen during the free agency, bro.
nigga.
Come
Trading free
on,
agency is two
Payday.
different things. Free
bro,
agency, you signing somebody.
they traded Shea with signing Kawhi Leonard. What are you talking about?
They
Kawhi
traded
Leonard,
straight for Paul
Kawhi
George,
Leonard,
bro.
Kawhi Leonard came into the
They
doggone draft.
traded Paul George to get
All right, bro.
Shea.
And who demanded them to trade? Go get Paul George.
What the fuck does that matter?
All right, man. Y'all got it, bro.
What are you talking about? Free agency and trading is two different things.
Paul George didn't come to me. Shea didn't come to OKC until July when free agency hit because Kawhi Leonard said, "I'm only coming to LA if y'all go get Paul George."
How did they get shaken? Did they sign him or did they trade for him?
Who?
The OKC.
They traded him through within free agency. What are you
If
talking
this
about?
nigga, this nigga is retarded. You got it, bro.
Joe, you
Because I'm
tripping.
not, I'm not understanding. Like, how you gonna answer the question and then add on something else? He got traded. I said, how did they get Shea? He got traded.
How did
That's it.
okay?
You
How
don't
did
have
my
that because of
okay?
free agent. No,
How
he
how
got
did
traded
how did Miami get LeBron James?
through free agency.
No, he got traded there. It was a sign and trade. You see what I mean? But free agency hit, and it gave LeBron James the leeway to do a sign and trade deal. That's what happens. All this stuff happens through free agency. When free agency hit July 1st, like tomorrow, like come July 1st,
Hey, you
next
do know,
Wednesday,
but
free agency
trades
start.
happen
It's gonna
all year round,
and
bruh. What are you talking
no,
about?
no, 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 Leon. What I'm telling you is the biggest trades in NBA history, the biggest ones, happen when free agency starts on July 1st. That's just like KD. People
He
think KD
right.
came in free agency.
He right,
KD,
Joe.
KD got traded. Traded to the Warriors. It was a sign and trade, but it was through
But
free
They
agency.
call it they call it a blockbuster trade.
yeah, but
No,
we have had blockbuster trades before the draft. We have had blockbuster
I'm not
trades
saying
before the
they
trade
didn't.
deadline.
I'm not saying they didn't. What I'm saying is,
What the fuck is
when
this?
free agency started, Shea would not have been a doggone would not have been in OKC if it wasn't for Kawhi Leonard going to LA doing through free agency. Meaning through free agency, Kawhi Leonard said, "I will come to y'all team if y'all will get Paul George." Okay, let's make some moves happen.
Right. So the Thunder
That was
traded
through free
George.
agency, bro. It was when free agency started. Like I understand what y'all saying. It was a trade, but it was around the free agency market. That's just like LeBron James. LeBron James got traded to Miami through free agency. That's all I'm saying. You don't
Okay.
get better
All
through
right.
the
All
draft.
right. All
These
right.
motherfuckers that's getting traded, that's fucking goddamn it, getting in the league right now is not gonna contribute to nothing as far as winning. Unless they go to a team that's a veteran led team or a team that already been good.
Yeah, you gotta have that experience. You gotta
You
have that
gotta have
fucking play.
experience. You gotta have players that's ready to win. You can't get a team
So
full of
what
fucking
about the
rookies.
We
Spurs?
all
Tell me,
know
tell me,
playoff
tell me
ball.
about the Spurs.
You say what?
Tell me about the Spurs.
What about them?
Was that through free agency or trading? Or the draft?
The
That's through
Spurs
they
won the
going through
championship.
experience. They're going through experience
The
though.
Spurs won the championship.
No, but
No.
they going through
It's
experience.
so.
They
What did we meet?
eventually
What
will.
did we talk
But
about
I'm
them?
saying they went.
Is did they win?
They
man.
went though. Can you answer my question? They went to the championship. Did they go because of free agency, trade, or the
I'm done.
draft?
I'm done. You got it. You got it. You got it. I'm
So
not gonna
you
argue
can't
with you
answer my question though.
because I told you teams don't win championships with rookies. You're talking about a team that didn't win a championship. Why are you even talking about them?
But that
Because they
Joe,
made it.
the point is not if they win championships with a
That's
rookie.
what I said.
The
God damn
point,
it! Stop
Joe,
taking away
listen,
what I'm saying.
Joe. The point is you build championships
Oh
through the
my
draft,
fucking
bro.
god, bro. Y'all got it, man. Y'all asking me dumbass questions. I didn't say that. I said you don't win championships with rookies by drafting rookies. You need experience. Y'all talking about the fucking Spurs. They just lost. Why is we talking about them? Y'all just trying to win an argument instead of understanding what I'm saying.
We
No, I
Like,
understand.
nah,
I
dog.
understand complete. I understand completely
Man,
what you're
Slug,
saying.
shut that shit up, man.
I'm just saying, G. I
You don't even
understand what he's
fucking
saying.
watch basketball,
What
dog.
he's saying is you don't win championships throughout the draft, bro. That's what he's saying. You
But
don't
that's
win.
wrong.
Now, if
That's
we want to
wrong.
extend it, if you want to extend it, you can build a team by selecting the right draft. You know what I mean? Selecting the right players. And
Exactly.
eventually you will build the right team. But as far as
Hey,
rookies
bro,
coming
you
in,
can build through free agency and the draft. That's what I'm saying.
Leon, what I'm telling you is rookies don't win championships.
Okay.
You could draft a rookie, but you're going to have to pair him with some players that know how to win.
right.
That's all I'm saying.
But
And
These
I
dudes.
agree with that.
Okay, so what is we talking about? Let's do free agency.
But
yo,
the thing is, the Warriors, their three Hall of Famers was through the draft. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so Leon, would
So
the
I get
Warriors
what you.
have won? Would the Warriors have won without trading for Andrew Bogut?
Hey,
If they would
bro,
have kept
you
Monte,
gotta make trades to get better. I
that's
understand
what.
what you're saying.
So what are we arguing about?
you
We
arguing.
arguing that you're arguing with us, saying
I'm
that it's
not.
through free agent. Yes, you are. You saying it's through free agency. We're saying that yes, it could be that too, but it's also through the draft. You have three Hall of Famers that the Warriors drafted, my nigga.
And they wouldn't have championships if they wouldn't have made free agency or trades.
I'm not even
It's that
arguing that.
simple.
Okay. All right. You got it.
Matter of fact,
Spinoffs though. Spinoffs.
matter of fact,
D'Angelo.
matter of fact, check this out. You just said 10 minutes ago that you don't respect Kevin Dur- Kevin Durant championships.
What they
How
got
did
to do
they
with
get
anything?
Kevin? How did they get Kevin? How did Warriors get them championships?
Hey, Joe. If you was listening, me and D'Angelo was having that conversation when he said, "Don't bring up the bubble," and I said, "You can't say that. I don't respect KD's championships, but I have to bring it up because he got it. That's all. That's why that came up. That
Yeah, he
has
said
nothing to
that.
do with right
Yep.
now.
And how
You
did the
right.
Warriors get them championships
Those
with
two
KD there?
with KD, but I think they still could have won without him.
You think they was gonna beat the go? You think they was gonna beat the Cavs again without KD?
Hey, bro, 2015 through 2018, I believe it would have been tied 2-2.
All right, bro, you got it. So
Without
they would have
KD,
been. They
without
would
hold
have
on,
beat
listen.
OKC.
Without KD, I believe in 2017 or in 2018 would have been split between the Warriors and the Cavs.
Yeah, you
That's what I
tripping.
believe.
You tripping. The Warriors wouldn't beating the Cavs no more without KD.
Okay.
They wasn't. That wasn't happening.
They beat them one time, but okay.
They went and got KD. Yeah, Kyrie and Kevin Love was hurt.
Right. But it was equal, bro. The teams
Somebody
was
always
equal.
somebody always hurt.
Right. And you can't stop injuries, but the team was equal.
Oh my
Like
god,
Kate,
that team was not equal, bro.
both teams was okay.
Them
So you
teams
mean
was not
so
equal.
so when they went to go get KD,
That made
you
it
br-
equal.
you a fucking lie. Get
That
the
made it
fuck out
equal.
of here.
That made it equal.
No, it didn't. Stop it. No,
Tell
it
me
didn't.
how it did.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
You got
Everybody,
LeBron. You
everybody,
got
and they fucking
LeBron.
mama knew
Wait.
that as soon as KD signed with the Warriors, it was a
They was
wrap for
winning
LeBron
champion.
to
Yeah.
win.
You're absolutely right. And we thought when LeBron signed with Miami Heat that it was a wrap too until they ran to Dallas.
Yeah, I thought they was gonna do a three-peat over
I
there.
well,
Them
well, well I wanted LeBron to lose, so
Exactly. But what I'm telling you is you got KD, you got LeBron, you got Steph, you got Kyrie, you got Kevin Love, you got Draymond me, Kevin Love, you got fucking goddamn it, Clay Thompson. And according to y'all, Draymond Green is ass.
we
So
Yeah,
didn't.
why
I
is you
never
even
said
bringing
that.
him
I
up?
never said
yeah,
that.
I
I
did.
never said that. I never said Draymond was ass. I
I
don't like him.
If
I,
you
I
de-
had to
I,
never said
draft,
he
I
was ass.
definitely say he was that.
if you had to draft players from that 2016 team that the Cavs came back from 3-1, what would Draymond Green fall at in you drafting players?
the last one.
For sure,
No,
the
let me
last.
stop. Let me stop.
No, I'm just asking a question. Would you take LeBron? Would you take Draymond Green over LeBron?
No.
Leon, would you
Hell
take him
no.
over Steph?
What's your point?
No.
I'm trying to. You said the team was equal in 2016. I'm trying to figure out where would you? Because Draymond Green, when you just say it was drafted by the Warriors and he was a big part of the championship. So I'm gonna ask, what would you draft Draymond Green according to all the players that was on that team?
Oh yeah,
All of
Nico
Would
the
you
Glass.
would you
players that
take
was on each
would
team,
yeah would you take Draymond Green over Kevin Love?
Nope.
Would you take J? I mean,
I
would
will
you?
I will probably I will probably take Draymond over Kevin Love.
All right, I'm done. You
I will
got it.
probably take Draymond over Kevin
Hell
Love.
no.
No, you got it.
But I just don't understand the point though.
The Bulls just
Because
got.
because he's a Hall of Famer, so I don't understand what you asking me this shit for.
So is Bill Walton.
Okay. I don't understand what Bill Walton have to do with
You
anything.
just said Draymond Green is a Hall of Famer, so is Bill Walton.
Oh, okay.
The Bulls just drafted Dalen Swain from Texas, the number 15 pick.
I mean, y'all the ones fucking fans of the Bulls.
I don't have a problem with the pick.
Oh, you talking like you had a problem with it.
No, it's just what this means. It ain't that I got a problem. It's just what this mean is within the next couple days, you have to trade Josh Giddey.
Why
My
would you have to do
God.
Why?
that?
Why?
Why the fuck would you do that?
You have to trade him, bro, because he doesn't fit with the new regime. He don't fit.
How does he not fit?
They
Um,
better not trade that boy.
hey, bro, they have no other choice but to trade him because they got to start over. He got $100 million. He got $100 million contract.
Okay.
He got $100 million contract, and you know what I'm saying. They complaining about his defense. I don't
Hey,
know. Maybe
bro, it's a lot of motherfuckers who don't play defense in the NBA.
I know, but he one of the worst. He one of the worst. He one of the worst, bro. I don't know, man. They might keep him, but I think they should trade him. And I like Josh Giddey. I'm a Josh Giddey fan, but
So
I
why
just
you trading them?
um, it's kind of like what I always say that those those triple double players don't win basketball games. You look back at it, bro.
Need to
Yeah.
do rookies.
Triple double people who has to have the basketball at all times, they don't win.
Westbrook don't.
Need to do rookies.
Hey, Danita, hit the motherfucking like button
Push the goddamn button.
before we come see your ass.
Shout out to whatever
Back.
the fuck I want on a 3 year, 10 year. You know, people don't make it that long. Shit, people don't even last in relationships that long.
No, I got a bunch of
You ass retarded.
What
I
else
got,
we got, man? What else we got, man? We talk about basketball too long.
yeah.
That's
Let's
probably why she ain't clicking the like button, her weak ass.
nah. She gonna click that motherfucker. Or we gonna come
You don't
see her.
know what the fuck we talking about.
Yeah, I know where she live at too.
Let's see where we at. So look, this first topic we gonna get into, bro, is identifying flaws in the people that we surround ourselves with. Let me throw this video up real quick. Let's get this one. What the hell? Close that. Hold on. We'll play this video real fast, y'all.
Listen, one thing for sure and two things for certain. God will always reveal to you how flawed people really are. And it ain't to make you bitter. It's really to make you wiser. See, a lot of us get disappointed in people because we make the mistake of putting them on a pedestal. We thought because they smiled at us that they were solid. We thought because they supported us in one season, they were loyal. Because they said the right words at the right time, they had the right heart. But time, success, money, jealousy, all that, those things don't just change people. They reveal who people actually are. See, sometimes God don't let somebody get close to you, not to stay in your life forever, but so you can feel exactly what discernment feels like. Sometimes he'll let that mask off. Sometimes he gonna let that betrayal happen to you. Sometimes he gonna let the silence speak louder than the words. Not because he abandoned you though, but because he's exposing what your emotions try to ignore. See, everybody smiling with you ain't growing with you. Everybody clapping for you ain't praying for you. And everybody around you ain't assigned to you. And if you building something real, like purpose, legacy, business, family, eventually that pressure is going to separate who's genuine to you and not just the ones who want to access. So stop crying every time people reveal their flaws. Thank God for that revelation because exposure is protection and discernment is a gift. And sometimes losing people is exactly how God protects your future. Stop worshiping them people and start paying attention to what God is revealing.
So man, look, I want to be the first to say on that one, man. I throughout the early stages of my life, I was horrible at taking notice of flaws in people. I was the guy that turned his back and act like those flaws wasn't there. Now I know, like as of recently, I made a hard turn, 360, and shutting all that shit down. And me doing it all of a sudden has, changed a lot of relationships in my life. But I'm in this to not from now on, bro, to protect me, and I'm not ignoring no more signs of the flaws from nobody. It ain't worth it. It's just not. All it do is set you up for um having false hope. That's the only thing it set you up for.
Facts,
You want to
facts,
go ahead
facts,
slow?
facts. Oh yeah, man. Shout out to the nigga who shared that video, man. You know that nigga ain't do nothing but spit straight facts in that damn video, straight gang. My stepmama, may God rest her soul, used to always tell me, everybody that show you they teeth, tongue, and gums ain't your friend. And man, she used to tell me that as a youngin', and I used to always, it just sounds smooth and sound good, but it's so real. You know what I mean? He spit what I'm living. You know, you gotta accept people for who they are and accept life for what it is, man. Everybody ain't meant to go to the top with you. We got seasonal, like even us right here, bro. Like we are in each other's lives for a season. So it's about being accountable, bro. Like everybody, men and women, need to take accountability for everything that happens in their life. Stop blaming other people for what you did. You allow people, can't nobody do nothing to you that you don't allow them to do, bro. So
Yeah.
so be accountable. Failed relationships, failed children, disagreements and disappointments with family members. People, you allow people to do what they do, and you chose them to do it. You can easily have made a different choice, and they wouldn't have been able to have accessibility to you to eat to do the things. Whether it's hurt you, I mean, we quick to be accountable for the great things that we do, for the accomplishments that we have. So, I felt him 1,000%. I think that was some good isms for everybody to listen to. You know what I mean? Agree with him
Slug,
on.
you went out.
All right,
You
I just
let
said
you
I ain't
you,
hear
you
one
thought
word that I didn't disagree with him on.
right, because all right, Joe, you how you feel about the statement and
I
identifying flaws?
I'll go after Lee. I'm gonna go after Lee.
Okay, I don't know if Lee hit though, bro. Go
He,
ahead, Joe.
I thought he was just here. He was just talking.
He gone.
Um, yeah, I feel him. I feel what he's talking about. I agree. I agree that you hold yourself accountable for the stuff that people do to you because you saw the writing on the wall. Um, but I also feel like that's just something that you're gonna live with within your life. I think you could never outgrow that. I think you could never outlive it. Um, because then you'll get judgmental, and that's something I try not to live my life at doing is being judgmental and judging a book by its cover. You know, um, I don't believe in like zodiac signs and all of that earth and the moon star stuff of this person is like this because they rap they I don't believe that. I don't believe um that just because a person giving me these signs that um they just like the other person that showed me them signs. I don't believe that. So I agree with them to a certain extent, but I feel what y'all saying too.
Yeah, cause I like I say, I just feel like I feel like there's nothing wrong with when you you kind of identifying the flaw and to act accordingly, bro. Like, cause like Joe, you said, damn, what? How did you just put it? Judging a, you said that's kind of like judging a book by its cover, but I don't really think it's that because they're not we speaking about like after they've uncovered, you know what I'm saying, whatever their flaw is, not with them masking it, like, but once that flaw has been uncovered, I think is okay that we act accordingly at that point. You know what I'm saying? And stop. It's better to just cut the wound, bro. If that's what's necessary.
But I feel like once they took the cover off the book, it's too late then. I think it's too late then. You supposed to been sorry before then. You don't let a person show them. You don't let a person you don't let a person show you their true colors because it could be damaging to you as a person. Uh, and that's just me. Like I try to surround myself with people that is upfront, and who they is. Like and like I say, I have said this plenty of times. I don't look for snakes in the grass. Um, I have to get bit, because I don't like to prejudge people, and like I said, I don't like to judge a book by its cover. I'm not a judgment person. What you put on the table is what I'm gonna critique. And what you put on the table is if you put on the table that you're a good person, then I'm cool with that. Another thing he said that I is very cliche in the world, and I used to agree with it, but I was talking to my family the other day, and I think it's kind of like it's not true. I feel like I don't fall on that side of the fence no more. Is money don't change you; it changes the people around you. I think money do changes you. Money definitely changes you. I used to think money don't changes you; it make you more who you are. But if you're a given person, you could give at the state you is now. Just because you get money don't make you gonna start giving money just because you got more money. So I feel like in we people try to use that to escape from them knowing they're going to change. If I got money today, I know I'll be a different person than I was yesterday. You have to be, and um the people that speaks that get looked up on as a bad person, and I feel like they not bad people. They just being realistic, and it goes ties into what I'm saying about being realistic about, like you just said, a person is taking the cover off the book. You saw that before they took the cover off the book. You should have been disassociate yourself from that person.
Right, and that's the point I was making, because that's what I'm saying. I definitely, I was speaking on, I was speaking on ignoring them, ignoring the flaws that I seen. I definitely saw them.
Hmm.
That's the issue.
And you blame yourself for that.
Hell yeah, who else can I blame? Who else can I
So
blame?
you
Because
blame yourself
look,
100%,
I blame myself 100%. And let me
and you
tell you
don't
why.
and you don't blame the other person.
I don't. I don't because
Explain that.
that person is who they are, and I am who I am, and I know the type of things that I can rock with and what I can't rock with.
So
So
if you allow a thief in your house and they steal from you, do you call the police?
uh yeah, I would call the police,
If
but
you
I'm
blaming
not.
But
your,
why
if it's
allow a
your
thief in
fault,
your house then?
That's the
if
thing.
it's
I'm
your
not.
fault, if it's your fault, then why is you blaming them?
But that's the thing. You asked me. That was a hypothetical question, but I wouldn't let a known thief in my crib.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. So I still have to answer yes, because you steal from me, I'm gonna definitely report you. I'm calling the police. But I have to answer it that way. But I'm not letting a thief in my house. So am I the man? Am I
I
the
don't know,
only one?
I'm different than that. Like because with me, like I know some of my friends are not is not, you know what I'm saying, it's not uh cause let's be honest, all of us as humans are loyal to a fault, right? And a person could be, that's just like saying if one of your friends committed a crime, would you go tell on them? Probably not, but they're a criminal. So now would you stop hanging with him because you know he a criminal, or do you trust him and think he's loyal to you? So now that you think he's
It all
loyal to
depends
you,
on what
can
it
you
is though.
anything? I'm just saying anything at what that person did as a criminal. Let's say that one of your friends go to Walmart and he don't scan everything at the scan thing. He's a thief. Now if he come in your house and you thinking, oh, he's just stealing from Walmart. If he steal from you, do you blame you or do you blame him? He's a thief. He's a thief because he's stealing from Walmart. But in your eyes, no, he loyal to me. He won't steal from me. So you allowing your friend in your house that you knowingly know that he steals from Walmart.
So
So
what's
now
the
when you let him
question?
in your house, so when you let him in your house and he steals from you, what do you do? Do you
You
blame
bl-
And
yourself?
and
you
that and
blame
that's what me and D'Angelo disagree on is he's saying it's 100% him. I say it's 50-50.
100% you.
And that's what I'm saying,
I don't think it's
Leon. I,
100%
I think
me.
I think I think loyalty is to a fault. You know what I'm saying? We always say we loyal until you put us into two people we gotta be loyal to. You know what I'm saying? Like if my guy is my guy, my best friend, but if he put his hands on my kids or put his hands on somebody that's real close to me, do I still be loyal to him? You know what I'm saying? Like no, like you knew you shouldn't have did this. You know, so you loyal to a fault. So you got friends that do criminal activities. Do you disassociate yourself with them, or do you just be like that's just who they are? Because the
Regardless
the,
of
the,
what
the,
you
the
do,
book the
It's
book
regardless,
both.
is the book is bare as a motherfucker. You see what's going on in his life.
I think regardless of what you do, you still got to sit back and be accountable, but and accept the outcome of it, and accept. Like I feel you, Leon, when you say 50-50, but I try my best to be 100% accountable for the consequences of the actions that other people may take that affects me. For example, um, like we just talking about with somebody stealing, you got a thieving ass friend. So if he steals from you, then I'm accountable. I say I'm accountable. I accept accountability for accepting this dude as my friend, knowing that he was a thief. Regardless if I felt his loyalty was with me and he wasn't gonna steal from me, I still knew he was a thief. Am I happy? No, but I'm not finna sit back and be like, oh, that was all him. No, it was. I played a role in allowing that man in my circle when I knew he was a thief.
Right,
So
but that's my question to D'Angelo. If you know he a thief and he come in your house and steal, do you call the police?
See, and
He said
that's
he
what.
said he said yeah.
No, D'Angelo said, yeah, I'm talking about Slugs, because Slugs said he gotta
no,
hold himself accountable.
no, I'm not calling the police. He come to my house and steal. It depends on what he steal, of course. You know what I mean?
So that
It
means
dep-
Leon that means Leon is right then. Like you gotta be 50-50 accountable.
Right,
Like
right.
if you gonna
it
call the
depends. It
police,
depends on what
it's
he
50
steal.
50.
I mean, it depends. And I'm not calling the police on a fucking burglar. It depending on what he steal. I ain't gotta know him to call the police on him. You know what I mean? Depending on what he's still gonna determine whether or not I go seek revenge for my damn self, Or why do I call the police? I ain't too quick to call the motherfucking police about shit. It depends on what it is and how valuable. Did I have insurance on it? Was it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
See
It
that
all,
that's the thing. That's the thing. Not to cut you off, but that's the thing with me. Like, if it's just a random ass burglar, I believe we should take action. And if they in our house, we should be able to shoot them. Even though that's another
Oh, I'm
story.
gonna shoot him.
But the thing is, and I know we don't think about this because it's in that moment. But the thing is, we have to think about this shit because of this stupid ass Illinois gun laws. You know what I'm saying? Like we just can't take it upon ourselves just to do it. We have to actually think about, all right, well, I'm gonna go to jail if this and this happen, or if I do this. You know what I'm saying? Like my thing is, if the burglar is inside your house, no matter what, you should be able to shoot his ass.
and what's the gun laws in Illinois that you can't do it unless it's
So what makes you think you can't, Lee?
right?
Then you could
Because
kill.
it's
You could
the
shoot
gun
anybody on your
laws, nigga.
property.
You gonna go to
No,
jail.
if that
Hey,
Leon,
Lee.
Leon, you could shoot a motherfucker outside your house and drag him in your house, and the police
Fact.
can't. They ain't gonna do shit.
For sure, for sure, for sure.
Long as you shoot him inside your house, you good.
No, you can't shoot him in the back though.
Right, you can't shoot him in the back.
But I
And if you
believe you should be able to. If they in your house and if they walking around and you can shoot them from the back, you should be able to shoot their ass.
Yeah, that's weird. That's why I don't get these weird ass laws because
But it's
who
different.
are
It's
you to
different state
determine
laws
whether
though.
who like they make these laws surrounded around circumstances where it's real dire circumstances. Like how who thinks like that? Oh
But
shit,
but
his back
but
turned.
this is a democratic state, bro. So they don't want us having guns, period, in the first place. So they're trying to create these laws because they don't want people to have guns.
That shit weird. I'm gonna have a
yeah,
gun to the day I die.
but Lee, to what you were saying though, Lee, um,
My
you going
fault.
to jail no matter what. If you shoot someone, you are going to jail.
You talking to me?
Yes.
Nigga, I know that. What you talking
Yeah,
about?
but you might be in there
Did
overnight,
you
or you
not just
might
hear
be in
what I
there
just
10 years.
said?
You
No,
might
no,
be in
no.
there. You might
But
be in
you
there overnight, or you might be in there 10 years, determining the circumstance, depending on the
right,
circumstances. Being so,
right. So
I said you got to think about all the circumstances of, you know what I'm saying, all the situations that you in when it comes to a burglary in your house. I understand that you gonna go to jail. It's a possibility you can go to jail.
not isn't but what I'm saying is not a possibility. You are going to jail.
I
Yeah,
think
for a couple hours until they investigate the shit.
No,
right.
it ain't even a couple hours. You're going for 3 days.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, yeah, you're going for 3 days for sure. You're going for 72 hours, the full 72 hours.
Oh well.
Because Illinois, they can hold you for 72 hours and they got to decide if they're charging you or not. And they
Want to know
and
And
the
it,
that's
trump
the
card?
that's
Want to know
the
the trump card to all that?
that's the dumb shit I'm talking about.
yeah,
But
Because
but
I
you
think
want to know
like,
the trump card from 2 hours to 72 hours?
huh?
The trump card from 2 hours to 72 hours. It all depends on who you are and how much motherfucking money you got.
no, it ain't that, bro.
It ain't
Everybody,
that, bro.
everybody, everybody ain't going for 72 hours, bro.
Not true.
My
Not
nigga.
true.
It's not that. It's the laws. Every
So
every state have a different law.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we have these stupid ass gun laws in place. That's what I'm saying.
right. So this is the way that work, bro. And you know what I'm
And
saying.
and
I
my
know.
bad for getting off the subject though.
No,
No, it's
it's
all
Off the
good.
topic.
Whatever
we
the fuck we
freestyle.
doing.
We freestyling.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
So um because we live in this fucked up state for gun laws, what they're going to do is they're going to hold you for the entire 72 hours no matter what. Where you can have a lawyer, which I will have, whatever the case is, there can hold you up to 72 hours no matter what. And what they do, they hold you for the entire 72 hours because what they want to do is they want to get you to say some shit that's gonna put you in the blender. They want you to say something wrong so they can charge you with it.
Just
That
don't
is
say shit.
yeah. You any for those of us that have firearms in our home, what you supposed to say here in the state of Illinois. If I shoot you, not you, but if I shoot someone for breaking and entering my house, I'm to pick up the phone, call the police, and say, "Hey, I've been the victim of a crime. Here's the address, such and such. Send an ambulance." Hang the phone up.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say another word. And when they come and get you and take you, hey, I've been the victim of a crime. There's the assailant right there. I'll explain to you what happened with my lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
And don't answer no questions.
Yep.
Zero, zilch. And
Well,
because you do that, they're gonna hold you the whole 72 hours. But you have to do that to protect yourself.
Right.
You about to say something, Slug?
yeah, I mean, that's the code any motherfucking way.
Yeah.
Anybody, anybody from the street, you don't need to be saying shit to them anyways. Period. Whether
Oh
you
no,
right or wrong,
they definitely
innocent
do
or
know.
guilty. The Miranda rights tell you that shit. Anytime you get arrested, don't say shit for nothing. Like it's never gonna be to your benefit. Not
No.
in their eyes. You know what I mean? You got the right to remain silent. So hey, shut the fuck up. It say
Hey,
if you are arrested or you go to jail for shooting a burglar in Illinois, your initial steps involve the mandatory police investigation, a hearing under the state's pretrial release system, and if changed, a trial where you must prove your deadly force was legally justified. I'm trying to see how long must they detain you. Arrest and initial detention. When a shooting occurs, police immediately arrest the shooter and hold them in custody while investigating the incident. Because Illinois relies on a pretrial release framework rather than a traditional cash bail, a judge will hold a detention hearing. The judge evaluates the prosecutor to keep you in jail based on the severity of the crime, your criminal history, and all that was deemed if you're a flight risk. So yeah, you're right. They hold you, and that's law.
yeah. And for those people, that concealed carry holders and firearm owners in the state of Illinois, man, if you do not have some concealed carry insurance, I highly recommend that you get some because you never know. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need a lawyer. It's gonna cost you some money if you shoot someone. And if you don't have that money, the next best thing is to have some insurance because they're gonna try to nail you to the cross.
So
And it's,
what
and
happened?
it's
Y'all
sad,
remember that?
doing that, bro.
Y'all remember that episode we did when old girl killed her killed her boyfriend baby mama,
Yeah,
and she went to jail. She got released, then she right away.
yeah,
But then
but
she ended up going back, right?
yeah, she back in there
Wait,
right now.
what? What happened?
He talking about the Ramika Meeks.
Oh,
But she got out right away though. Then she probably was 72 hours, but she got out.
She got out the same day. She got out the same day.
So that was before this law.
No,
no, this been
no.
in place, bro.
This been in place, but she's a girl, high profile. She had the insurance. You know what I'm saying? They let her out, but again, most of the time they're gonna hold you. Like if you're a man doing that, they're gonna hold you. Hey, Danita, which one she got? Hope she got USCCA or
Hey, D,
CCW.
I got my 3 hour renewal on Sunday.
Yeah. Who you doing? Who you doing it with?
I forgot.
See, my thing about all that, bro, and maybe I need to just educate myself more. And man, I don't give a fuck about a concealed carry, nigga. I'm gonna have it on me. I'm
You
gonna
Yeah,
say
have
you
it
but
on
don't
you
me.
what now?
I don't care about a concealed carry. I'm gonna have it on me, bro. Like that's my amendment. I got the right to bear arms. So concealed is concealing it, of course.
Yeah, USCCA is good. I got that too.
You live in Texas, brother.
Right. The
No,
fuck you talking
I'm
about?
talking about, but still though, when I was in Wisconsin, I was in my car. I had dozed off in my car, and they rolled up on me, and my joint was on the armrest. And they came out, you know what I mean, banging on my window and shit, and they see it on my armrest, so it's in plain sight. You know what I mean? And they still arrest me, and they still take my unit, but they let me out the same day, the same night rather, well, a few hours later, and it took me like 3 weeks to get my joint back. But I don't, man, and I don't have no concealed carry or none of that shit. You
Like
have
I
a
said,
right.
it's different. It's different laws for different states. So I don't know what Wisconsin laws are.
Yeah.
I don't know him either, but
Wisconsin laws very restricted.
Illinois, you'd have been whacked.
What
For
you
sure.
say? Say
Wisconsin
that.
laws is way stricter than fucking Chicago.
I don't think so, bro. They still could go buy AR-15s and stuff. Nah,
You say what?
nah. Illinois
I
probably
think
even stricter
Illinois,
than
we
that.
got the strictest gun laws.
No, it don't. New York do, but Milwaukee
Yeah, you went out, Joe. But they could still you could still
got the
own
New York got the strictest gun laws. New York got the strictest gun laws, but
Okay, well, we
Milwaukee
one of
got
the
stricter
states that have
laws.
the strictest gun laws.
One of the cities or states.
states.
The state.
I I
Talking about
I
states.
I I, I I know Milwaukee got way stricter laws than
They
fucking
don't,
Chicago.
Joe. They don't. They do not.
California got the strictest.
See, and then you saying you saying New York City. That ban on handguns is in New York City, not the state of New York.
Right. We talking about the state.
And Milwaukee can still go to the store and buy them a assault rifle today if they want to. So they definitely not stricter than us.
Yeah, it say Illinois has significantly stricter gun laws than Wisconsin. Illinois is consistently ranked amongst the states with the strongest gun control legislations in the country, while Wisconsin have much more lenient firearm regulations. And Wisconsin a red state?
I thought so.
Hey, Joe,
What up? What up?
you just had a family member go up to Wisconsin and grab big units. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put the names and shit out there, but went up there and just grabbed some big shit. So they definitely ain't.
They
They
definitely
definitely
ain't
ain't
stricter
strict.
than us.
Yeah, you got to have a FOIA card, assault. They got Illinois got a assault weapons ban, mandatory waiting periods, universal background check, and red flag laws. Wisconsin is license, no permit or license required to purchase. They got the concealed carry. They got a no assault weapons ban, private sales background check, so they can sell to any motherfucking body.
Jeff,
Um,
Jeff
no
said
waiting period and no
Jeff
red flag law.
he got open carry
Yeah,
down
he in Texas, right?
No, I was
Miss
just talking about Wisconsin.
No, I'm talking about Jeff. Where Jeff
Jeff
at?
in Jeff in Mississippi.
Oh,
Yeah, they trying to
But
they
here's the thing though, with all that, bro, when you the states that don't have them strict gun laws, they safer than the states that do.
yeah.
yeah.
Cause
Because it's because you
you
don't need
gotta
ID, so
respect
everybody gonna have them bitches on them.
Right. So you think twice about doing some dumb shit because you
Exactly.
really don't know if a motherfucker got a or not.
Exactly.
Jeff said it's the wild wild west down there.
Bro,
I
I still
believe him.
disagree with that shit, bro. I don't feel like
You disagree with what?
He just
uh
not a firearms fan.
yeah, I'm not, like I know I if somebody walk in my house, I'm gonna get it done. It's just that simple, bro. And I don't believe
Do you have a gun?
you need to walk outside of your house. I don't think you need to walk outside of your house bearing arms.
Joe, do you
Uh
have a gun to protect you in your crib?
He just said he gonna get it done, nigga.
I didn't ask him that. Joe, do you have a gun to protect you or no? I don't understand why men just can't it's like usually I see this from women. Like women don't just they don't answer the question. But like men is starting to act like women, like they just can't answer yes or no. I don't understand that at all. Like women the one that beat around the bush and shit and don't answer fucking questions and shit. Like we just can't answer a goddamn question. Well, go
Yeah,
ahead, D. My bad.
it kind of.
You know what I always understood about men?
What?
What's understood don't need to be explained. God damn
Got
it.
it. Go ahead, D.
Why the fuck do you need details, nigga?
You
Like
right.
why?
Go ahead, D.
So and you can't be a you can't be a part of this conversation. That's what because that's what we talking about. So if
What
you
you talking about?
so
What are
look
you
look look.
talking
So
about?
if you choose not to answer,
Answer what?
you could say that you could say, hey, well, I ain't gonna answer that, and that's
Answer
fine.
what? Answer what?
That man asked you, did you have
Bro,
a
I don't need
partner?
to answer that question. Slugs just answer. Like this is what I don't
Okay,
get,
well
bro.
then
Like, god damn, we gotta start getting our panties in a bunch and listen to how motherfuckers talking. Like, god damn. Like, what are we doing here? Like, Slugs just said. Like, why do I need to explain that?
nobody, but nobody was. He didn't ask
I
Slug.
didn't I didn't ask you to explain it. I just asked you one simple yes or no question.
Why do I need to answer that question? I just
I
do.
hey, I said D go ahead. I didn't I stopped caring, bro. You ain't gotta answer shit.
Hey, y'all trip, y'all tripping me out, man. I don't get. I don't. Slugs just told you. He said what he
Hey,
said, and then you.
why you still talking about it when I just said D go ahead? I don't you don't have to answer it. I just said don't worry about it, bro. You still want to talk about it. If you don't want to answer it, then okay, stop talking about the shit.
Boy,
Yeah.
y'all crazy.
The fuck?
Y'all crazy, boy. But like I just said though, man, I just feel like there's walking outside of your house with a firearm. Me personally, I just if you feel like your life is in danger, then yes, carry it. But if you don't feel like your life is in danger, bro, like for what?
So when I walk out my door, I can't lie, bro. I'm not all the way. I'm not feeling that my life is in danger when I walk out my door. I don't feel that way. But if it happens to be, I'm
Prepared.
It's
a
nothing
little
you
bit
can do
better
about it.
off.
It's
I'm a
nothing you
little
can do
bit better.
about it. It's nothing you can do about it. If it happened to be, it's nothing you can do about it.
Hold on, I don't get
Can you
that, Day Day.
explain? Can you explain it?
What I'm saying is this, Slugs, right? He just said when I walk out of my house, I'm not in fear for my life. I'm not worried about nobody, right? But if it happened to be, you don't know. If a motherfucker pull up on side of your car and you got a hit out for you, nigga, it's nothing your gun being concealed on you gonna help you. They gonna tear your ass up. It's that simple, bro.
Okay,
It's
that's
that
one
simple.
scenario. That's one.
No. I'm just saying, Slugs. If you feel like if you have an inkling that somebody is after you, I'm all for carrying a gun. I'm all for it. Protect yourself. Be on alert at all costs. Ride around. Make sure you pull three cars behind so you have an out. All that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that stuff you need to do to make sure that you get back home. But if you don't know that somebody's after you, what is a gun gonna do? What? What is it gonna do? You're not John. You're not Jason Bourne. You're not John Wick. You ain't been in the army. You're not a Navy SEAL person to know how to react when bullets are flying at your head. So what's the point? What's the point? You think you got a better chance of surviving somebody coming after you that you don't know after you? You really think you have a better chance at that? People that carry guns that are perfectly American citizens and don't do nothing get in scenarios because they put themselves in them. It's that simple. You go somewhere and people start talking, and instead of you being like, "Hey man, you're absolutely right. I'm gonna walk away," you think you're tough because you got a gun.
Joe, you couldn't be further from the truth, bro. That's wrong.
Okay,
Like
okay.
you speak. Listen, listen, listen. You maybe you can say that about some people. Maybe some people who walk around and carry firearms, maybe that make them feel like they tough. But when I walk around and carry mine, so because I only can speak for me individually. When I walk around and carry mine, I'm not walking around with this motherfucker that's making me tough. I'm walking around with it just in case.
For
There are
what?
listen, there are a million different scenarios where it can help you.
Tell me
Yes.
how.
Listen, Joe, listen. I'll let you talk. Yes, you can get caught lacking. Anybody could get caught lacking, but there is a situation that you can be prepared for. That having your weapon on you can save your life. You think you think any just because the next man standing next to you got a gun, that means that I'm supposed to just give up my life is over because he got a gun. I'm just supposed to just oh man, he got a gun. I'm dead. That's what you asking? That's what you want us to do?
That's a
That's what
question, Joe.
is that what you want us to do, Joe?
No, that's
Oh,
not
he
what.
got a gun. Uh-oh, I'm dead.
No, 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 no. What are you talking about? He got a gun. What scenarios you put? Give me the scenario. What are you talking about?
You don't
Like if somebody,
I don't
like if
I
somebody,
gave it
like if you walking down the street and I pull a gun out on you, you gonna try to pull your gun out?
no, no,
Like what?
no.
Like give me a scenario where a gun could save you.
Hey Joe.
Because I'm pretty
Uh,
sure. Look, I haven't been to conceal and carry. Slug say he haven't. But I'm gonna
so,
ask you on Leon
so
because y'all
so
say
let me
y'all
get
have. Wait. I'm gonna ask you on Leon because y'all say y'all have. Do they tell you do your best to avoid the situation? Do they tell you that?
Of
absolutely.
course, of course.
Okay, so if they telling you to do your best to avoid the situation, do your best to avoid the situations, right?
Not every situation is gonna be avoidable.
Okay, so both of y'all have. How long have you had your conceal and carry, Leon?
Uh, 2020, I believe.
What about you, D'Angelo?
2015 or 2016.
Have either one of
When they
y'all had
first
to come? Have
when they,
either
when
one
they
of
first
y'all?
happened.
Have either one of y'all had to come into play to where y'all had to use it?
No, I
No,
haven't.
no.
Exactly.
What does
So
that
so
mean?
so
What
so
does that
so
mean,
and
my nigga?
so with the last 11 years, D'Angelo, you would have been okay if you left without it, and you would have been okay if you left with it. Same with you, Leon. The
Hey,
last
Okay.
hey,
six
hey,
years.
hey, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Wait,
Let me.
let me say that. The last
Go
six
ahead.
years, Leon, you would have been okay if you left without it, and you would have been okay if you left with it. Correct?
Yeah.
So why leave with it?
Okay. Let me tell you that. Let me give you another scenario. Right.
Okay.
Damn, Cole Pete ain't been drafted yet. So I haven't. So what you saying is right. I haven't been in a car accident in 6 years.
Hmm.
So therefore, I don't need any car insurance. Do I?
That's not the same thing.
Okay.
Not.
That's not the same thing.
Okay.
What about
you you
seatbelt?
you you are required to have insurance. It is a
What
law. It is
what
a
Okay.
about
law to have insurance.
what
So it's
Okay.
about
not the same
seatbelt?
thing,
Okay.
huh?
What about seatbelt?
What about them?
You not
Do
since
you
you
wear
ain't been.
seatbelts? Do you wear seatbelts?
I wear it all the time, bro.
And you wear seatbelts because of what?
Safety.
Stop it, bro.
I wear seatbelts just in case I get into an accident. Then I get it with the seatbelt. I'm a lot more safe
You
without
you you
than
know
without it.
you know is okay. You probably absolutely correct. But most people slugs wear seatbelts because it's the law.
Oh
It is a
no, fuck
law.
that.
No, sir.
Okay, man.
I wear seatbelts because I'm
Hey, this is what kills me with we when we get on here, we act like there's not laws out here for this stuff. They when you ride down the highway, they don't say to, buckle your seatbelt. It
they say
might
it wasn't a
cause you.
law. It's a law for sure.
Slugs. Hey,
It's a
slugs.
law.
Let me just say this, slugs. When you riding down the highway and they had the signs up, it don't say click it or you might die. It say click it or ticket. They advertise the reason you need to wear your seatbelt. They
Nigga, they
advertise it.
advertising so you won't die either,
No, no, no.
motherfucker.
Oh my. Okay, bro. Uh,
Yeah, and then on top of that, Joe, laws are for what?
to make money.
They supposed to be protection. Supposed.
Exactly.
They
To-
no. They supposed to be protection, but we all know what they for.
Okay, but they supposed to be for protection. Okay, the amendments are for what? Rights as a human, protection as a human. So before we get into the laws which are under the amendments, bro, you have the right to protect yourself. Now, I
I
totally
never
get.
said that, slugs.
I know. I totally get that. Um, the mind frame that you in, but when we living in this chaotic ass world that we living in, you really never know. Just because I survived the last 10 years without having to protect myself outside of my house. Cause the same thing can go for when you inside your house. You got guns and shit inside your house. If you do, you got guns inside your house, but you never have to use it because you never had an intruder. So what do you got it there for?
Because if somebody walk in my house, I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna protect my family.
Okay, so if you and
But
your
When the
family,
last
if you and
time?
your family is out
but
eating,
slugs, but
if listen,
slugs.
listen, listen, let
Go
me say
ahead.
this though. If you and your family is out at the Cheesecake Factory eating, and
Mhm.
somebody come in that motherfucker waving a gun, robbing not just the Cheesecake Factory, but
Mhm.
robbing everybody in that bitch, and one of the people who's sitting two tables down from you, he robbed the motherfucker and then shoot the motherfucker right after he robbed him. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? But you got it on you.
There's nothing you could do about that, slugs.
I'm blowing this shit. I'm pushing this
It's
shit back.
nothing. It's
I'm
nothing
pushing his
you can.
shit back.
What I'm telling you is if I'm sitting in an establishment and I'm eating dinner with my lady, with my wife, and somebody coming in and rob that place, that's what did you and D'Angelo just say?
That ain't got shit to do with me.
What did you and D'Angelo just say? See, Leon, this is not a question for you because you said it's 50-50. But D'Angelo and Slugs, both of y'all said the position y'all put yourself in is 100% your fault. So the environment you put yourself in makes you uncomfortable. That's what I'm saying. If that was the case, you wouldn't go nowhere in this world that say you can't carry your gun. If you go to comedy shows, you go to a sporting event, you can't have a gun in there. If you walk in there with a gun, you're going to jail. But you go in there with the gun. You go in there and you enjoy yourself. It is places out here in the world that you could go without having your gun that you can enjoy yourself. The reason you carry your gun is because you feel like you're going somewhere that you don't feel safe.
That is not true.
Okay, so what did you got it
That's
for?
not, hey Joe, that's
Look,
not true.
listen to what I'm telling
'Cause-
you.
hey Joe,
Protection from what? What are you
Joe,
got it for protection, right?
Joe, I go wherever I go that it is permitted for me to have a gun. I have one.
And do you go places that don't
I listen,
that don't
listen,
permit it?
listen, listen, listen. Let me explain. I have a gun within reach of me at all times. There's a gun right here next to me at this very moment.
I don't care about
Hold
that.
on, hold
Do
on.
you go to sporting events?
I do.
Do you have your gun on you?
You cannot get a gun in a sporting event.
Exactly. So where did the arm reach at?
What do you mean? What are you talking about, Joe?
You said you always have a gun that is an arm reach of you. Didn't he? And I'm confused. Didn't he just say that?
Yes,
He
Yeah,
said he always have a gun that where he goes is permitted for him to have. That's what
No,
he
no, no,
said.
no, no, no. He said whatever
that is
slugs.
what I said, Joe.
He's no,
And
that is
I
not
said I
what you
always have
said.
a gun.
That's what
It
he said.
is, Joe.
And then you said
It
you
is.
always got a gun that is an arm reach of you. That's what you
I
said.
do. I do.
So in sporting events, there are not guns in arm reach of you.
Okay, because you can't bring a gun in
Exactly. So why do you go through them? Why? Why do you go to them sporting events?
because
Because
eh,
because
listen,
you
listen,
know because you
Joe,
know. Go ahead.
Joe.
Go
When
ahead.
you at a sporting event, the one thing you know is nobody else in there has a firearm. So we just gonna be fighting.
So you feel safe.
That's not me feeling safe.
So what
That's
does it feel then?
guns are
Why
not
would
guns are not permitted there.
so
Nobody has a gun there.
so you feel like you're
I
safe?
don't feel safe nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I believe that anything can happen anywhere, Joe. People get shot and killed even where I live.
Hey, bro, look, I'm not telling y'all don't carry y'all shit. I'm not doing none of that, bro. Y'all do
You
what y'all do, bro.
you not making sense.
Y'all carry. No, no. How you gonna tell me I'm not making sense?
I just did.
Okay, so that's your opinion, bro. But like I just said, y'all could say everything y'all just said, but you the one sitting up here talking about. So you just made the statement. You don't go nowhere unless a gun is in arm reach, but you'll go to a
I
sporting
didn't
event
say
because
that, brother.
nobody else got a gun. Like you did
I
just say
didn't.
that.
No,
You
that's
said
not what I
I don't
said.
go
I
nowhere
said
if I
I
don't have
go.
a gun in arm reach. I'm sitting in my house right now and I got a
That's not,
gun in
Joe.
arm
That's not
reach.
what I said, Joe.
All right, bro.
You can repeat what you said 15 times,
You just a minute you
are you
said
gonna
it, man.
repeat what I'm saying?
That's exactly what you said. You
What
said
I said, I
I go
carry a
where guns
Joe.
are permitted.
Joe. I said I carry a gun everywhere that a gun is permitted to carry. Now, those were my exact words.
And then what you say after
And
that?
I also said I keep a gun with me. I mean, I keep a gun at arm reach wherever I'm at. If I'm in my house, if I'm
Oh,
in the basement, the laundry room, the upstairs, wherever, there is a gun there, buddy.
so where is I'm wrong with you saying wherever you at, you keep a gun in arm reach?
Why
Thank
are you
you,
still
Jared.
stuck on saying that shit, man?
I, I, I,
He said keep a gun wherever it's permitted at.
they even telling you in the comments
Damn.
that I said
Yeah,
that.
and even in sports
All right, bro.
arena and shit like that. If it was allowed in schools, if it was allowed in sports arenas, I had that motherfucker with me right there.
Me too.
Y'all, and that's cool.
Me too.
But I bet you any
Slug,
type of
Slug, you
but
got
I
carry
but
concealed?
I will bet.
No,
Look, I will bet you. And hey, Slugs, look it up. You do the looking up stuff, right? I bet you that if you looked up the numbers, there have been more people that have died with their concealed and carry than there been people that saved people. I bet you.
I bet you it ain't.
But y'all think y'all giant fucking wick and shit, right?
Why
And
Y'all
you
you
think
keep
y'all
putting that
saying
on.
Jason
that
Bourne
shit?
because
Why
y'all
do you keep
obviously think
saying
y'all
that?
do. Y'all obviously think y'all do.
How do you think we
Get the
do?
fuck out
Because
of
we
here,
care.
bro.
Because we carry and conceal, bro. How do
Niggas
you
been
think we
living
do?
their whole life and they get concealed and carries. Now niggas think man, you gotta have that shit. You won't survive without it. Nigga,
I ain't never in my life had a
you was
concealed
30
carry.
years old when you was 40 some years old when they fucking put concealed and carries in place. And now all of a sudden you need it your last 11 years of your life. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Hey Joe.
Get the fuck out of here. Y'all kidding me, bro.
Prior to Joe, listen. Prior to um 11, 15 years ago, 12 years ago, however long it was, I'm thinking about 11 or 12.
Hmm.
Um, there were laws that prevented anyone from having concealed carry in the state of Illinois.
Did you
Exactly.
carry a gun
It
then?
was it was it,
Mhm.
I'm not saying I'm not on here championing law breaking. That's not what this
So
is.
you didn't. So you didn't.
That's not what this is.
Exactly. Like I
And
said. Y'all
hey,
got it,
hey,
bro. I'm not arguing with y'all that y'all shouldn't carry y'all gun. Carry y'all
And
gun.
what are
you
you
did.
arguing about? What are you
I
arguing
have
for?
my belief. I have
What
what
are
I
you
believe.
arguing
Y'all
about?
believe what y'all. No, I
What are you arguing
said
about?
I'm not arguing about nothing. All I said is if somebody walk in my house, I get it done. But I feel like if you're not in fear for your life, why is you walking outside with a gun? That's just me. Now y'all have a problem with the way I don't have a problem with y'all carrying y'all gun. Carry it. I don't care. It
You
doesn't
We
do.
don't
bother
have a
me.
problem with what you doing either.
Okay then. So why is y'all telling me I'm stupid for the way I think?
I never said
I don't think
we
you
never said
stupid,
that you
bro.
was stupid.
Slugs. D'Angelo just said it. You talking stupid. Whatever you're saying
He
is
didn't say
dumb.
you was stupid.
I didn't. I did not.
What you say then?
I know. If you're not attacking the way we doing it, what are you talking about? Because
What
that's
are
what
you
you have.
talking about? I'm
That's what
not
you have
attacking
sat
it.
here done. What you need a gun for?
I have a fucking
What you
opinion.
carry? What you
How am
carrying a
I
gun?
attack? How am I attack? That means you're attacking the way I think too, because you
No, I'm
carry a
not.
gun.
Nobody said you should. And not
I
neither
didn't.
one of us said that, Joe. You need to carry your gun. No, neither one of us said that to
No,
you,
you
bro.
no, but you telling me
But you,
you need to. You telling me you need to carry yours,
can I speak
He
for me,
already had
and
it.
I'm speaking for me. I said I don't feel like I need to carry a gun outside of my house because I don't
Joe?
feel like my life is in fear.
Joe, but you calling us Jason Bourne and John Wick.
No, what I said was is niggas all of a sudden think they Jason Bourne because they think they're gonna be able to say they self if somebody run up on them.
So were you not talking about us? Okay then, fuck.
Exactly,
You trying to make it
motherfucker.
y'all trying to make this an argument,
We're not.
but y'all could try to make it all y'all want.
We're not.
I stated how I feel. Who gives a fuck how y'all feel? How about that? I stated how I feel. Y'all got y'all opinion. I don't give a fuck about how y'all feel.
But
Carry
you the
y'all
only,
guns.
but you the
Go
only
ahead.
one.
I don't care.
You the only one critiques our opinions though.
I ain't critique nothing. All
You
I
said
said is
you wasn't carrying no gun, and we ain't say a motherfucking thing.
who?
Whoop de fucking do. Joe
Li-
don't carry his. So what? Guess what?
okay, so why is
Big
we
D
having
from
this
the V got
discussion?
his.
Why is we having this discussion?
Because you calling us Jason Bourne and John Wick.
No, 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 no. I said motherfuckers think they Jason Bourne when a
And you were
motherfucker run 'em.
talking about
Look,
us, right?
when
Hey, now
I made
listen.
hey look, when I made my statement, Slugs and D'Angelo said you have to explain that. Am I right or wrong, Slug?
Yeah, yeah.
I explained to you my narrative behind if you leave out the house and you don't know nobody is after you, that it's not going to help you. That's what I said. They had a problem with what I said. Fuck, motherfuckers. I ain't got a problem with nothing y'all said. Y'all got a problem with the fuck I'm saying.
No, I
Y'all
just
trying to
wanted
make
you to
this about
I
me.
just wanted you to explain what you meant.
And
I ain't have
when
a
I
problem
explained
with it.
this, look, there you go.
Yeah,
And
I
I
ain't have a
explained it.
problem with it. I just ain't understanding it. So, but why can't two things be right at the same time? Like you feel the way you feel about people carrying a firearm outside the house. I don't disagree with that, but I just feel better with it. You know
And
why
that's fine,
why
Slug.
why two
That's
why two
fine.
things can't be like just cool at the same time?
No, that's fine.
I'd rather be with it. And like I told y'all a million times, I said a million, but a few times before, I have my firearm on me at all times because I have it close by me at all times because this is the way 2026 is made. It's not 99 no more. It's not 2000 no more. You know what I mean? Everybody, most people have firearms on them. So I'd rather be having it with me than being the only one without it. And I'm not saying I got a firearm because you got a firearm. I don't know the mindset of these people out here with firearms. And I know my mindset. Would nobody ever know I have a firearm on me? You would never know. You would never know. But when you do know, somebody is gonna get a motherfucking hole in them.
You
You
want me to
know,
tell you who I
people walk around. Let me say this last thing, dog. I told y'all this before. I went to Milwaukee one time when I was living in Houston in 2021, and I went to Milwaukee one time, and I told y'all this story. I went in the gas station, and it was 20, 15, 10, whatever it was, YNs with firearms. Not only firearms on them, but extendos on them. Niggas had drums in their shit and everything. And I'm like, what the fuck did I step into? And not only just that gas station, everywhere I rode, you see motherfuckers wearing firearms like they was the new fashion. Be damned if I be in the middle of anywhere without it. I be damned. Now, would my 16 shot outnumber his 100? Probably not. But I know my 16 shots is better than no shots.
And you know what's better than no shots?
What?
When I got back in your car, I went to another fucking gas station.
Yeah, but that's besides the point. Like I said, it ain't the gas
Not
station.
besides the
It's
point, bro.
everywhere. It's everywhere,
It's
bro.
not everywhere, bro.
Everywhere you look,
It's not everywhere.
it was at that time.
D'Angelo, when you go to the gas station by your house, do you see shorties out there with extendos?
No.
But he ain't gonna go. What if he have to go by his cousin house one time? What if he over there at a
You don't
cookout or
have
some
to.
shit?
You don't
What
have
if
to.
he kicking it with his people? So
You don't have to.
since it's no, but he don't have to go over there and he ain't gotta fuck with him. But what if he at a motherfucking state fair or some shit and a big ass shootout happen? You just never know, bro. You just never
Okay,
know.
and you go the opposite way of the fucking gunshots. What normal people do. Instead of people that want to be fucking
I ain't
goddamn it,
saying
the
he gonna be. I
equalizer.
ain't saying he putting on no damn cape and going to find a motherfucker that's shooting. But if he's able to protect his wife and his kids with his firearm, then that's what the fuck he gonna do.
Hey slugs. You know who carry guns?
People,
American.
people.
People who intend to shoot people. That's who
Yeah.
carry guns.
No, the fuck they don't.
That's who
I ain't
carry
finna-
guns.
You sound crazy. Now you sound crazy
That's who
because
carry guns.
I
You want me
never.
to tell you? You want me to tell you some slugs? I bullshit you not, bro. I bullshit you. And I ain't gonna. We ain't gonna. Me and you both know. You know your cousin, and you know what he always say. Man, I don't want to be close to one unless I have to. I don't
You
want to
know
be
why?
close
You
to
know
one
why?
unless
You know why?
because he
Who,
don't
who,
he feel like he's not in that shit. He don't
whoever
for
whoever
what?
whoever slug cousin is, he irresponsible.
No, no.
Well,
You know
no,
why? You know
well, no,
why? You know
that,
why? You know why? Because he's a fucking felon.
Exactly. He
If
is
he
a
ain't have a felon, he'll keep a unit
is
on
you
him.
serious, bro?
He a fucking felon.
Are
He don't
you
want to be
serious,
around
bro?
that shit
Do
because he's
you?
a
Hey,
felon.
no, no, no. You know why? You know why he don't, bro? Because he don't feel like somebody is after him.
no, he can't.
Real
That's
talk.
why.
Wait, slugs. Real talk,
So
slugs.
we can't even
Wait,
discuss this because he can't. So it don't even matter, bro.
slugs. Slugs. If somebody was after cuz, what would be on them?
They keep it on him.
Thank you. So shut
But
up,
still,
D'Angelo.
but
We ain't
still,
trying
but
to hear that.
still though,
Hey,
but
slugs, know
still
that
though,
felony shit don't mean nothing if a motherfucker after you, bro.
yeah, if a
That shit
motherfucker
means
after you,
nothing.
but if he was able to carry one without being looking over his shoulders or being worried about getting locked up, he would still have it on him though.
Hey, but look. Like real talk, bro.
And why? Because everybody have it on him. He go to the village every motherfucking week. You
I
think
agree.
he? You think?
No. But I know he'll get it done if you have to.
So wait.
But all I'm
Let's
saying
pause
is,
for a
slugs.
minute, Joe.
All I'm saying, go ahead.
Joe, hold on. Let's pause for a minute. Like let's stop with the concept about if somebody after you or something like that, bro. We too motherfucking old for somebody to be after us. That's not something that's worth talking about. That's not a discussion worth had. We fucking working men that go to work every day, bro. We not in the streets. Nobody's looking for us. We don't live that life. We don't be around motherfuckers who live that life. That's not in our repertoire. Why are we talking about that?
So why are we talking about guns then?
Because that's in our repertoire.
No, it's not, nigga.
It is, bro.
No, it's not, bro. Like y'all got it, bro. All right,
It
y'all got
is. Like ain't nobody. I plan to live my life for the rest of my life without a motherfucker being after me.
it.
How about you, Leon?
You said what?
I plan to live the rest of my life without somebody being after me.
For sure. Hell yeah.
But you
You know
walk
what I'm
outside.
saying? Like
But you walk outside protecting yourself from somebody messing
I
with you.
walk
Like
out
get the
home
fuck out of here, bro.
prepared
Like
in
get the fuck
case.
out of here, man.
I can
Bro,
if
I pray. I ever had to shoot nobody.
if someone shoots at me and I have the ability to return fire, I am.
What they shooting at you for, dog? Like
I
what?
don't know. They
What?
robbing me. They robbing me.
Bro,
I
you
don't
you
know.
think you think if a robber coming at finna rob you, you gonna have a chance to grab your gun?
Hey,
Have
Joe.
you ever been robbed, bro?
It's a
Yeah,
possibility I have
yeah,
at
yeah,
gunpoint, and it's a possibility.
yeah.
Hey, bro, y'all better stop watching these fucking goddamn it, these fucking clips of niggas taking niggas' guns.
Hey, Joe.
Hey,
I
boy,
had a
y'all,
motherfucker.
you gonna wake up somewhere that you don't want to be, my nigga. You
And
gonna
I,
wake
heaven,
up.
I don't
You
know.
gonna
I don't
wake
know
up.
if you ever been robbed, bro. I've been robbed multiple times.
And you think if you had a gun, it would have helped?
Multiple times. One time,
If you had a gun, you
I got.
probably wouldn't be
Listen,
doing this
I got
podcast.
away. I got away. I got away one time. I was trying. Attempted carjack. Somebody attempted carjack me in Popeye's drive-through. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? He pulled the unit out and pulled it dead on me.
Mhm.
Now somebody called his name from across the street. They was like, "Hey, Twan." This dumb motherfucker turned and looked.
Mhm.
I peeled off on his ass.
Okay. And then you would have went back and shot at him
No, no,
if you
no.
had your gun on.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that there are opportunities you can get away. You never know. It could be you don't know what the situation is
No, I'm talking about you using your firearm, bro. When do your firearm come into play?
whenever necessary, just like car
Okay.
insurance.
Okay, bro.
Just like car
Hey,
insurance
bro. Like Slug
in
said,
case.
bro. Like Slug said, bro. I pray y'all
You
never have to
need to
use it,
carry.
bro.
You want to be. You go to O Block. You need to
I
carry.
I I pray I pray y'all never I pray y'all never have to use it. You
I
know what I'm
pray
saying and
too.
all that stuff, bro. You know,
I
so.
pray I never have to use it too. But I
Mhm.
if it's necessary and I got this motherfucker on me, it's screaming. It's
Mhm.
screaming.
Yep. Okay.
And you know what? I don't just walk around. I don't just walk around and carry a firearm. I train
Oh, here we go.
regularly.
Hey, Leon.
Regularly.
I told
Yeah.
you, Leon. There go
What?
the equalizer. There you go. There you go. I told you they out here, bro. Did I not tell
You a
you?
silly motherfucker,
Listen to
man.
him. This
So
nigga probably
so
be in the crib taking his guns apart, cleaning
I
them.
do.
Oh
I
man,
do.
he
I
probably got
take my
You a
hid
gun.
silly
place. He
motherfucker.
probably this nigga done lived out so many fantasies in his head with his
I
gun.
think
Hey,
He
hey,
I
probably
Joe,
think
he
Joe.
probably got
Joe,
kickboxes on the fucking
hey,
on the thing like,
hey,
hey, if they
Joe,
come in here, I'm
hey,
gonna kick
Joe.
the
To be
wall like
honest,
this. The gun gonna pop out,
hey,
and I'm gonna do this and do that. Get the
Don't
fuck
hey
out of
hey,
here,
Joe,
nigga.
Joe. Let
educate
me
this
say
Joe.
this. Hey, let me
Don't
say this. Let
educate
me
this.
say this. Let me
Don't
say
even
this.
say it, Lee. Don't even say it.
Hey, Joe.
Let him be
Oh
dumb.
my god, bro.
Just let
Hey,
him
Joe.
be
I'm
dumb.
gonna just say this. If motherfuckers go to the gun range and train, we wouldn't have bystanders getting killed because they shots would be precise, my nigga.
Is you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead ass.
Bro, hey, real talk, bro. I want to just ask. I want to just, cause slugs. I would think slugs have been around this. Have y'all ever been somewhere where you shoot out?
Yeah.
Do you look at the gun like what the fuck? Or do you scatter? Like what the fuck do you think is happening when niggas like you think people really come to the hood and stand on they and try to point down and hit a motherfucker? Bro, y'all gotta stop living in these fucking movies.
No.
Stop it, bro.
You
This is
gotta
not
stop.
a fucking movie.
You gotta stop living like you can't
Niggas,
get killed, my
hey
nigga.
Leon, I didn't never said I can't, but I said I'm not going to know it because I don't have enemies.
Brother, you ain't gotta have enemies
Huh?
to
Oh,
die, motherfucker.
okay, and you could have a gun and die. What's the difference? You
I
think you
said
got a you think you got a better chances of babbing than me because you got a gun and you don't know nobody
I
after
never
you and I
said
don't?
that.
Nigga, for niggas pulled up on both of us in the car, you got a gun. If they shoot this motherfucker up, both of us gone. What the fuck your gun gonna do? You know how many
probably,
niggas out here that got killed with guns on them, nigga? Real killers. Real fucking killers got killed with guns on them. Who the fuck you think you are?
and real killers
Man,
then real,
police then got killed, nigga, in
yeah, but
shootouts.
real killers
This
also
niggas die in Iraq every day. Who the fuck you think you are?
guns also then save niggas lives too, Day.
Hey bro.
You
Nigga,
don't
I'm
think
not
so?
I'm not I'm not discouraging nobody to how they conceal and carry, bro. Carry your gun, bro. Do
well
what
shut
you
the
do.
fuck up.
Do what you do. But if a motherfucker, one of these motherfucking shorties come out and try to rob you, bro, don't try to get on no. Just let them get what they gonna get and go about your fucking business, bro.
No,
So
no, facts. If you
at
catch me with my
what point
pants
did
down, you can have it.
you. That's all I'm saying, Slugs. This
You
nigga
That's
checking?
not
D'Angelo
all
talking
you
about some.
saying.
This nigga D'Angelo talking about some. I'm not the only nigga out whom I concealed and carry. I train.
I,
Hey, bro.
I, I,
Hey,
hey, I'd
the
appreciate.
funniest shit you ever
Look.
said in my life, bro.
Hey,
Oh
that's a
my
cool joke,
god,
and
bro.
that's a cool joke. And those of you who laugh, that's cool too.
Hey,
But
I'm
hey, you,
laughing at this
the per,
goofball.
but
hey,
the purpose,
Leon.
Joe,
Go
shut up,
ahead.
bro.
Go ahead.
the purpose the purpose you should know how to, you should, if you're gonna be man enough and brave enough to walk out your door with your firearm, you need to train and you need to be able to use that motherfucker precisely, because
That's what I said.
other than that, you just another motherfucking YN out here that's aiming and
Oh
missing. If you
god,
don't know how
bro.
to fire that motherfucker, if you don't know how to fire that motherfucker, it's pointless. You need to pull it out and hit your target, and I
Hey,
am going to hit my motherfucking target.
hey, you know,
Bulls
you,
motherfucking eye.
hey, you know what I'm thinking about as you say
Hold
this shit.
on. And but to laugh at the fact of, I said that I'm training with my firearm. I live every aspect of my life responsibly, motherfucker. That's what you're supposed to do. You don't supposed to do what you do and go what you did and went and bought a gun and put that motherfucker in a box, in a shelf in your motherfucking house, hidden, not taken care of, and don't know what you're doing with that motherfucker. You might as well get rid of it. Because you are the problem. You are
I'm
an irresponsible firearm owner.
now Leon. Now
I'm just keeping it a being with you, brother.
who got a problem with somebody where somebody living now? I ain't said nothing.
Say that again.
You said I am an irresponsible gun holder. I'm the problem. Look,
You
Leon.
are.
You
You
see what I
are.
mean, Leon? Now he can't escape
You
from
are.
saying he can't escape from me saying I have a problem with him. He have a problem with
No,
me.
no, no,
Am
no,
I
no, no,
correct or
no,
right,
no, no, no,
Leon?
no, no. No, 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 no,
That's
no.
what you just said.
You
You
had a
can't escape
problem.
from it.
You had a problem. You had a problem with me being a responsible gun owner
Never had
because
a problem with that.
I choose to train. Because I said I
Mm.
train. That made you said, oh,
It's
oh,
laughable.
you hear that? You
It's
think you
laughable.
John
You
Wick?
think you Jason Bourne?
Joe, hey Joe.
Don't nobody think they Jason Bourne, bro. Stop saying that shit.
Um, yeah,
This is you, nigga.
huh?
What damn manners at?
Yeah.
Right,
Shit.
excuse you, nigga.
My bad, Joe. But
Where the fuck Joe go?
He muted.
I popped him
Why?
because he cut
Papa,
me off 15 motherfucking times.
don't Papa, man. Bring Joe back in, man.
He could come back in. He, he could come back in, but he cut me off 15 motherfucking times, and I let it rock. So I decided that was enough at that particular moment.
Man, bring his ass back in, cause we got some shit to talk about.
He got to come back in, bro.
You should have just muted his ass.
I muted him 50 times. He kept unmuting himself.
Mm,
He kept unmuting himself.
yeah, I need. I don't understand. I kind of get him, but I don't. No, I don't get him. Oh, I don't know. I like 25% get him. He just a person that won't. That's not for guns like that
And
being
that's fine.
outside.
But who told him that his way was wrong? Nobody. Nobody. Whether he said it or not, he insinuated what we were doing. What we doing is wrong. What you gonna do with it? You do this and 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 this. Everything is a motherfucking argument, bro. Everything. Get him back in, Lee.
I'm about to.
Man, I've been fucked the screen. This motherfucker Jared say, especially with the high point. Hey Jared, we in Illinois, man. You can't even own a high point in Illinois, man. Those they call them Saturday night specials. We can't even purchase them.
Hey, bro, tell me why I purchased a silencer
You
and
ain't
I
but
can't.
you better not say that on here, but what you can't have that either.
I know I can't. I couldn't get it though.
You tried.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried, nigga. I tried to get me a fucking silencer for real.
Oh
They
hell
called
no,
my ass like
man.
they called my ass like, yeah, you can't get that in Illinois, brother. I'm like, damn.
Fuck you
Hey
want to? Why you want to silence it though, man?
So I can use it at the gun range.
man, hey, earlier Jeff, I can't even find the comment. Oh yeah, Jeff was asking like, what kind of guns y'all got? I don't know, Jeff. I probably got, oh no, man, I got a lot of guns, but my favorite one right now is the Canik TTI Combat. That's my favorite. That's the most expensive gun I ever bought. I don't buy expensive guns. Like I don't buy $2,000 guns because fuck for. Yeah, I'm not in no competition. You know what I'm saying? I just like
Ain't
that. I
buying
just
none of
like to
that.
have a lot of them. I just like to have a lot of them and shoot them. And I've been buying them since I turned 21 years old. So that's why I got so many. I probably have bought one just about every year or more.
So you don't even know how many you got.
I do. I just don't want to say it.
Oh, is it more than 10?
A lot more than that.
Oh, okay.
A lot more. A lot more than that. But my favorite, like I say, is the Combat TTI, and a lot of them I haven't shot them in a while because when you go to the gun range and you shoot six different six different guns, you never gonna get the feel for it. Like you're gonna be off target. So you kind of gotta you kind of if you go to the range, I just started doing this. I only take two guns with me now. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm shooting all these different guns, all I'm gonna be doing is missing because they all shoot differently. I seen Jeff say he got the Smith and Wesson. What's your favorite joint, Lee?
You said what?
What's your favorite joint?
Hold on. I'm trying to get Joe back in. Hold on.
Slug. What's your favorite one?
My favorite one, honestly, is my P30, my P365, and my
Oh,
P320. They nines. Um,
that they got good reviews. I've shot it, but I don't have one.
no, the accuracy is amazing. The accuracy is amazing. I got the beams on them. I got a couple gadgets on them. But I stay with my Ruger, my non Ruger, because it's a pocket rocket. It's easy, to carry. It just got a lot of kickback to it, and I'm cool with it because I done got used to it. Mm. I got a Smith and Wesson. I got an AR from Sig. You know, I got a cute, quite a few. But
Yeah, I'm trying. I, I'm trying to show this one. I just went and got this motherfucker from my mama's house. I thought I had it in my phone because it was at my mother's house from here you go. It was at my mother's house since 19 1999, and I just went and grabbed it.
God damn, 1999.
1999, bro. It's been at my mama's house since 1999, and I just went and grabbed it maybe about 2 weeks ago. This this P97. If y'all can see it,
Yeah, I ain't. My bad. I thought I got kicked off.
That,
I was
that's
talking.
this one is old, and um, it hadn't been shot since and it hadn't been shot since '99. But I shot it a couple of weeks ago. I ordered it up and everything, and this motherfucker still. They don't even make this no more. So of course, I ain't gonna never get rid of it.
Why Jeff said I'm going to jail?
I don't know why Jeff said you're going to jail. But but yeah, man, I have fun. Like, bro, it's not only I don't also just carry a gun for protection. It's a hobby, bro. I enjoy it. I enjoy
Yeah, some
going to
people
the range.
collect guns too. Shit.
Exactly. Basically, that's what I do. I enjoy going to the range. I enjoy training. I enjoy being good with my firearm. Me and my buddies, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? And we do it on a regular. I have a Range USA Platinum membership. You know what I'm saying? I'm always in the range, and I feel like responsible gun owners should train. You should practice with your firearm.
Yeah,
You a
fact. I'm
you a
with
fool if you got firearms and you ain't in the range. I believe.
Yeah, like
Fuck you
because
got for.
you want to make sure that when you pull that trigger, that thing go bang, bro.
And the
And the
thing
only way,
about it is, we talk about the mountain ducks and everything, boy, and these
you. Be
motherfuckers,
training
boy,
like a motherfucker.
they be training, bro. They keep all types of firearms. I ain't ran across one that don't have one, bro. So you gotta and listen. You gotta get. And Joe don't like this saying, but you rather get caught with it than without it, bro. Like I'd rather
yeah,
be judged by 12 than to carry by 6. Like I'd rather be Carmelo Anthony than the Austin Metcalf dude. For
right.
real.
I just don't know. I kind of don't understand. Um, the why would anyone even ask that question when you ask the question, why are you carrying a gun, and the answer is because I can. Like, it ain't no other answer to that. I ain't breaking no laws. That's what I'm choosing to, the same way you choose not to.
Yeah. But then that other joint though, man. What up with that other joint you had? Then you have another one, man.
Yeah, I got it. I
Hey,
got it.
don't play the one I sent you, D'Angelo. Save that for next week because he ain't coming back on.
Yeah, that's fine with me, bro.
He ain't come. He said he wasn't coming back.
Nah.
I got something for that too.
What happened to Scott? He in my today.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to whatever the fuck I want. 3-year anniversary, man. Still going, still growing, still talking that shit, man. Shout out to all the listeners, the subscribers, the people that tune in and that really fuck with us the long way, man. Our advocate listeners, man. We love y'all, man. Thank y'all for fucking with us, man. We ain't gonna do nothing but continue to go up from here, man.
Facts.
We gonna argue, we gonna talk that shit, we gonna spit some ism, we gonna laugh. You know what I mean? What you got for us, D'Angelo?
Here we go. I'm gonna play this.
Hypothetical question for the ladies of the panel. If you were a single man and you now had to look for a woman to be your wife/life partner, what type or types of women would you avoid?
One who's argumentative, one who doesn't know how to apologize, one who does not take accountability, one who cannot steward a relationship appropriately, one who does not respect me, one who does not show love to her friends and her family, one who does not know how to be a mother, one who does not know how to build a house as well. You can learn how to cook, You can learn how to clean. You can learn how to put some pictures on your wall because I need you to make it a home. One who judges me. Because when I come to you, I want to know that when I communicate with you, I will not be judged, so I will feel safe. We tell men we want to be safe and we want to be secure. You think they don't want this, they don't want the same thing? That's a basic human need. I couldn't imagine being a man coming to a home and a woman's always arguing with me. What? I got to deal with the world and you mean to tell me my home is not my safety? I got to come to a home with 4 white walls while you going out and having brunch with your girls, but you can't put pictures on the wall. You can't make it homey. You won't even build a basic skill of cooking. You can go out to McDonald's, you say, well, I just don't cook. Well, maybe you can learn. For a moment, make it homey. You don't even pray right. What you talking about? We always talking about submission, but you don't submit to nothing. That's the reason why you so irresponsible, why you so responsive, why you always going back and forth. That's the reason why you so immature, because you don't submit to nothing but yourself and Instagram. I can't be with a woman who always wants attention. I can't be with a woman who prioritizes her friendships over me. Yeah, your friendships are important, but remember that I'm important as well because we building something. I can't be with a woman who lacks ambition. I can't be with a woman who don't know how to carry the weight as well. Because it may be some days I always want to talk about 50-50 and 100-100. There may be a day where I face life. I'm trying to protect you. I'm trying to build. I'm trying to do everything else. And today I can't present it as 100%. You cool with me trying to love you at this very little capacity that I have, but I'm still extending my love. Are you going to be graceful? Can you extend me mercy? I can't be with a woman who's not forgiving because I'm a human and I'm going to make mistakes. And this ain't about cheating. One day I may be angry because of life outside of you. And I may be irritable when I come to you and it has nothing to do with you. Can you forgive me though, baby? I can't be with that type of woman.
This is a purely hypothetical question for the.
Yeah. Go ahead, Scott.
That's why I really I fucks with old girl. What's her name again, Leon?
Kitty.
Kitty, yeah, man. I really fucks with her, bro. Like, cause she like the female. Uh, I don't want to say the female Kevin Samuels, but she not biased, bro.
She
She
ain't
just
she ain't the she ain't no female Kevin Samuels though.
no, she not. That's why I said I don't want to say that. But I just want to say she not biased. It's another chick that I be messing with that's like that too. But she'll get on the niggas and she'll get on the bitches. Like it's so much that we all need to work on instead of being one sided. But what she just spit right there is what every good man needs to hear. Every man that's looking for some genuine love and don't know how to find it, or looking for a decent woman and don't know how to find it, everything that she just spilled right there is what you need to look for in a woman. You know what I mean? If you can't do something, then learn how to do it. If you can't turn this house into a home, then what are you in it for? If we've been here for uh uh 16 months, ain't no pictures on the wall, ain't no decoration in here. You steady want to pop out. You not comforting me. I've been taking care of this house and the bills in this house, and you want to argue. That's something we was talking about last week too. Like you want to argue. You want to argue every time I come in because the way you feel. You want me to validate your feelings. Like it's so much. And again, I don't want to turn this into no bashing woman section because, like we was talking about in the beginning, accountability. If you choose a man that is not fit, because the argument would be, oh, you talk about a woman, but what if he don't do this? What if it's accountability? And it's the same on the man's part. If a man chooses a woman that's not holding up that end of the bargain, it's not turning the house into a home, not nurturing the kids, not teaching them, being their first teacher, not being a wife, not supporting you, helping you when where you need help at, then it's accountability on our part of choosing that woman. But at the end of the day, everything Kitty just said, man, like I really is nothing I really can disagree with her on, bro. And we can keep it rolling, but it's a lot more I can say about it. But for the sake of the argument, I go ahead and hand it over.
Go ahead, Lee.
Um, I agree with all you said, Slug. But most importantly, I think women, and I fuck with Kitty because she be speaking. But the most important thing is every woman should listen to exactly what she just said because that's exactly how you're gonna get a man that you want. You know what I'm saying? So yes, a man has to look for that, but a woman also should want to be that. They need to be like that. You know what I'm saying? For it, to get a man. But a lot of women they just fucking lazy, bro. They don't want to do nothing. They just think that because they're a woman, they feel entitled. And I think that's bullshit.
Yeah. What you think about it? I kind of dropped off by mistake on the last thing you were saying, Leon. But
Okay.
I want to know the intro thoughts about it.
I was kind of, I've listened to it twice. The second time when I just played it just now, I kind of I wasn't locked in.
Yeah.
I wasn't locked in, but for the sake of the conversation, I I, I definitely I definitely think the most important thing that you can do what you gotta make sure that you picking the right one and the right person. You know what I'm saying? Has to do all those things that she was saying. She has to cook. She has to keep the house in order and all that type of shit.
But what do y'all say to them women that be like, damn, this shit is overwhelming.
I
Like you
say,
want me to do
hey,
all
Slug.
of this,
So
but
a woman that say that, Slug, I say more power to her. Hopefully that woman finds someone that will, that will be okay with her in the way that she is.
But
But
that's when she gonna find a fuck nigga that's gonna keep fucking her over, and then she gonna complain that niggas ain't shit.
I agree 100%. But guess what? The choice is hers.
well, Leon, what do you say to the woman that will respond? Well, if I do all of that, what am I getting in return from you?
Exactly what you want. Protect and provide. What you mean?
Joe,
They gonna get
Joe,
protection and protection.
get your pussy ass out the comments.
Told his
And,
ass that.
Joe in the
and,
comments.
and,
Man,
and
get back on the
yeah,
stage,
getting on
nigga.
the show, you acting like a little motherfucking bride.
Joe he in the comments.
Yeah,
Oh,
he in the comments.
I told his ass stop commenting, nigga. If you ain't gonna come back in and tell me why you
Right,
think
you
you
acting
stupid.
like you acting like a little bride because you
What he say?
you
Cause
Not y'all letting a woman speak for you.
he said Kitty. He was speaking on Kitty. He was like that bitch stupid, and I said, well, if you comment, nigga, come back in and tell us why you think she's stupid.
right. He's sitting up in the motherfucking comments because because he got motherfucking.
Danita love Kitty.
You know what I'm saying? Because he got kicked out, nigga. You supposed to come back in and act accordingly. We talked about this.
Look, Danita, how you know this one of my favorite topics? You think I'm a woman basher, Danita?
She think all our ass is woman bashes. That's crazy to me too.
Danita, your ass need to get on here one of these days.
She did. That's when she. Then she come on here trying
No,
to say, "Oh, I got beef with Leon."
no, that wasn't. No, she said that in the comments.
Oh,
She ain't
she
Mm.
never
never
got.
came on here.
She ain't never came on. I think she's
Oh, I thought
scared,
you
bro.
had. She better be scared.
I think
Yeah,
she's. I think she's
She
scared, bro.
better be scared.
Kitty. So Kitty, I don't know, man. She got some good points, man. But I do, I'm like her though. I'm not biased. Like it's just like I say. I keep saying it's accountability, man. I think a lot of women chooses fucked up niggas, man, and then they categorize all niggas as fucked up niggas based off
Yeah.
the
The niggas
plethora of
that she
niggas
fucked
that
with.
they fucked with. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Man, I know some decent men out here that always get the short end of the stick, but they truly, genuinely good niggas. You know what I mean? Like they hardworking, man. They fathers. They take care. They protect. They provide. They do anything for their woman, but they end up with a woman that is, like the nigga, like the women end up with the fuck niggas. They end up with the fuck women. But one thing about these niggas is they still don't categorize all women as fucked up bitches.
Right.
So of course, it's fucked up niggas out there, but y'all choose these niggas, and then y'all wonder why y'all get the outcome. And I think the real big problem is y'all expect people, and not y'all, yeah, y'all, women, most women expect these niggas to be perfect. Ain't no nigga you gonna choose on this planet gonna be perfect. It's gonna be a flaw somewhere. And y'all find that flaw and y'all dive in them flaws instead of finding the good things that he good at and dive in that. If y'all spend as much attention on his benefits and the good things that he bring to the table, the thing that made you wanna fuck the nigga, if y'all focus on them things, I don't know if that's even the right thing, because it might be some fuck shit that made you want to fuck him.
That's a good
Well,
point though. So, you know what I'm saying, and I think this gonna sound like bashing and shit, but I can't. But I'm not trying to bash. I'm just kind of stating the obvious. Women make sure that they highlight the negative, bro.
Yeah.
They make sure that they highlight the negative. Like even if you talk to my wife, bro, and now I got a great wife, bro, but again, she's still a woman. Um, if you ask my wife, just simply say, tell me something about D. She's gonna say something that she don't like about D. She ain't gonna say, man, this nigga, hey, this nigga raised my kids. This nigga, he's a hell of a provider, protector, and all that. The first thing gonna come to her mind if you say those words to her is she gonna say some shit like, oh, he think he know everything, or something. She gonna find something that she don't like about me, and I feel like that would be the perfect opportunity for her to highlight the great thing about her husband. Wouldn't you think?
yeah.
But she ain't gonna do that, and most women ain't gonna do that, bro. Because it don't matter. It don't matter all the good shit, bro. It don't matter. They only care. They only highlight the bad, bro. They
Yeah.
all, they only highlight the bad. She gonna say something like, he won't even warm his dinner up in the microwave. No, my dinner needs to be hot. You know what I'm
Off the
saying?
stove, damn.
You know what I'm saying?
You better recook that shit. Put that shit in the oven.
Hey,
It,
but you know what though, bro? Like honestly, I think that women don't, or some women, they don't realize what we do. They
they don't.
always they always want more. And they
Damn.
always they always think that they need more than what they have. And that's where it gets fucked up at. Because if a man take you for who you are and we don't complain about us needing more, you should be able, like, you picked us. So you should be able to be like, you know what? That's my man. I'm with him because of these things. And just like some women be leaving they men, bro, like thinking that the grass is greener on the other side, but it's not.
It ain't not all the time.
It's not,
All
yo.
the time. Like
And that's
Danita said, her problem with us is that we don't give women no grace, but
what grace.
she said, but we expect women to give grace. Like I can only speak
What
for
grace
myself.
though?
I can only speak for myself. I give grace, like because I don't be sitting around expecting perfection from nobody. But what I do is I draw a hard line in what I will deal with and what I won't deal with, and we gonna go from there. You know what I'm saying? And again, I don't want to sound like that like that shit don't work vice versa because it does. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? You y'all laugh when I say this shit. When I say, man, hey, a woman a woman needs to be obedient. Y'all always laugh.
She need to be what?
Obedient.
Obedient.
Oh,
But the flip side of that shit is we have to be obedient too. And
Right.
we don't talk about that side. And I've said on here too before. I say those things, but Joe Joe knows Joe knows me, and Joe knows my wife. Like I treat my wife well. My wife wouldn't tolerate me not treating her well. Hence the reason why she will submit to me.
yeah.
She's gonna submit to me, and I'm gonna submit to her.
And a lot of women can't do that. Or
Right,
they won't do that, I should say.
right. See, look, right off the bat, Danita called bullshit, bro.
Hey, hold on. Before
Let's
we
go to the grace part. Let's talk about her talking about
oh,
grace.
they got
We don't
you.
give what you say, Leon.
No, I'm still in the drive, bro. But no, I want to go back. I got beef with Danita because she asked who idea was it to put Leon in the thumbnail. Is she like what the hell? Why you ask that question, motherfucker?
Damn, damn, damn.
I want to know why she asked
She
that.
asked that. She asked that like that was a bad idea or some shit.
Right.
Hey man,
That's why. See, that's why we stay into it. That's why we got beef.
golly, man, she don't want Lee to get no shine around.
Yeah, bro. They don't.
No, I
They
think
don't.
though.
They don't like me, bro.
I think it's the exact opposite, Danita. I think women don't give men grace.
That's what I think.
You know what I
So,
mean?
so I got a question. I had a question. I could have sworn that man was asking me, why this whore come up there and had to say something?
What?
What?
Y'all letting the woman speak for men? How she know what a man want?
It was a question
Did
that
any
It
it
was
was.
a
did the
question.
man did
It
the
was a
man disagree with
question.
what she said
It
though?
was, but from if I'm hearing y'all right, if I'm hearing y'all right, a woman need to be obedient and stay in her place and all this stuff. Why is she speaking up for men? Like the dude, he asked a question to the panel of men. He said, "What would men do?" And she got out there and started just saying everything a woman should be and what a woman is, and I, it sound like to me she crying out for some she crying out for um forgiveness from a man. That's what it sounds like to me. Cause
What?
I never hear her big up women. I always hear her like just dog women. Like she's a dumb whore. Like I don't even like that woman.
Oh
Like
my
she's
God.
a fucking idiot, bro. Like
Damn.
real talk, bro. Like the bitch is dumb, bro. I'm just being real, bro. Like she just came with all this dumbass nonsense to a perfect fucking woman. Who's looking for a perfect fucking woman?
Wait, Joe,
Now,
Joe, Joe, Joe.
wait. Now,
What?
Good God Almighty.
when they, how much? Okay, so
Joe,
what
you
did
don't
she?
agree? You wait. Let me ask you this. Hold on. You don't
I
agree
don't
with
agree
what
with
she
shit that bitch
said,
say. I don't agree with shit that bitch say.
so you
Cause
don't
she
want a
cheat,
woman like that.
cause she
You don't want
cheated
a
on
woman
her
like that.
husband. Because she cheated on her husband. Yes, I don't agree with shit that bitch say.
Oh,
She
okay. She
cheated
cheated
on
on
her
her husband.
husband
I didn't know
for
that.
yes. So she all this bullshit. She sound like she's crying out for forgiveness. That's what it sounds like to me.
I didn't
She
know
talk
she cheated
all
on her
this
husband.
godly, talking about some we they don't pray together. Was she praying with her husband when she was sleeping on him? Like no, like I hate dumb bitches that just
So
say
how
shit.
you know
It's
this,
just,
Joe?
do you mean, nigga? It's public, nigga. You
I
don't
mean,
know that
bro,
that
I
the
didn't know,
girl,
bro.
the
I
girl,
don't.
the girl that was on the show before her, that was the big one, the big talk on the show of the lady that was getting all the plug and stuff. The girl that was on there that was doing it before her, she
Oh, you
got her
talking about
kicked
Keita
off.
Rose?
Right, she got her kicked off, and then Keita Rose went and explained everything about how she got kicked off the show because of this whore. Right, like it just it is crazy to
I
me.
gotta watch this shit. This on YouTube.
It's crazy to me that this woman gets on here and say all of this stuff that women have that she don't possess,
Hold
and
on, Day
then
Day.
and
Day Day, you lying
wait.
though. You lying on her, bro.
Oh my God, bro. Go look up the girl
What?
that Leon
How
just
you?
said. She
Why
told
she
the whole
lying?
story. Leon will tell you.
Kitty,
Leon didn't she?
I
Kitty
remember Keita
Rose
Rose.
from
I
tonight's
remember
conversation podcast did not cheat on her husband.
Who?
Rather, she
who?
has been a
Who?
vocal.
That's the one that got kicked off, bro.
No, I'm talking about Keita Rose, not Kitty.
Right. Kitty is the one that cheated, nigga.
Right.
Kitty Rose is the one that
Keita
got kicked
Rose is
off.
the one that got kicked off, and
She
then
got
she.
kicked
That's what
off.
I'm talking about. Kitty, Kitty.
She
Kitty
did
Right.
cheat on
Rose.
her. She did cheat on her fucking husband. Oh, girl, put it out there.
Okay, so
She could. She could. She could talk about. The
since another
dude
bitch.
came out. The dude came out. He went public. He said yes, I was fucking her. What do you talk like he did?
What dude?
The dude that she was cheating with. She went. He went public. He talked about it. He said, yeah, we was fucking around. The dude came out and said it. All you gotta do is go follow the girl that got kicked off. She did an interview
No,
with the
but
lady and
listen
everything.
though, when you say that though, I hear you. I listened to Kitty a couple times, but you got to understand when you listening to, I just don't take people word for it. If this girl coming out, she can get kicked off the show, and she's saying this other girl is the reason she got kicked off the show, and then she airing out her dirty laundry, you just gonna take it for what she's saying. You're gonna do more, or you're gonna do more research to see what she's saying is true.
No, I'm listening to the dude that said he was smoking her.
Yeah, but
That's what I'm
niggas
listening
lie
to.
on they dick too.
I'm gonna listen to the nigga that went out there and got the text messages and everything when they was texting each other and everything, and he exposed her. I'm gonna listen to him. But you can do your
So
research
he
and go and
had
listen
the.
to
So
everybody.
he put out the
Yes,
receipts though.
yes. Go look it up.
Yeah,
She
I'm
was
looking
getting
it up right
smoked
now
by
as we
some
talk.
dude. She was getting smoked. And her husband, they got a divorce. Why you think she divorced and she divorced now, bro?
She divorced now. I thought she was still
Yes.
married.
She might have got remarried. I don't know, but the bitch is a whore. And we listening to this shit. She always got to open her mouth to try to talk about how holy a woman should be, but she wasn't. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's
Yeah,
like,
she
get
be
the
getting on
fuck
my
out of
nerve
here,
when she be
man.
talking about God though.
Get the
But she
fuck
be
out of here,
speaking
bro.
on.
She always bring up that bullshit, bro. Like, every time she got something to say about a woman should be this, a woman should be that. And I told you she crying out she pleading for forgiveness, bro. She's pleading for forgiveness. That's what she's doing. She
Oh,
want that guy to forgive her. That's
I
what
ain't
she
know she
want.
cheated, bro.
I gotta lock into this shit
Man,
because
man.
Definitely
I'ma
gotta.
tell you, Leon, don't just take that because the day they said that shit,
Nigga,
man.
I'm going to do my due diligence and look it up, brother.
Okay,
I'm
well,
just
good.
saying, you just said I can't believe she cheated, like you just running with it.
Nigga, I just said I'm gonna look it up. That's all.
I don't
I
think
gotta
she
go. I
cheated.
gotta go look this shit up.
Like I said, bro. They was talking. He was asking men
wait a
now.
minute. The need to say
Men,
they on Patreon. They not on YouTube.
Who?
This
nah,
No,
shit.
they
nah,
just
nah.
got clips on YouTube and shit.
So you can't watch this shit.
Yeah, you can watch
You gotta
clips and
pay
shit.
for it, bro.
Oh man.
You gotta pay for it, bro.
It got to be a way that you can watch it though. I'll find out.
Man, fuck that whore. She is a.
Danita said they cheated on each other.
She cheated though, Leon. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, facts. You don't
Exactly.
supposed to do what the man do.
There you go. But she just said a woman's supposed to be holy and not be doing all it is and forgive her man. Like, get the fuck out of here, bitch. Like, I hate fucking females like that, bro.
But
Like,
I
get your
agree with what she's
clown
saying
ass
though.
on. No,
I'm listening to
no.
the message, not the
Nah,
messenger.
fuck that, bro. The message is fucking skewed, bro. Fuck that. That she don't know shit. She should have let a man said that. Ain't no way a woman gonna tell me how I want my woman to be. Like, get the fuck out of here, bitch. You gotta be kidding me.
But I'm
That
saying though,
woman don't
dude,
even fucking exist who she's talking
Joe,
about.
Joe, Joe. But do you want your lady to be that way though?
No,
What?
a fucking angel like that, bro. That mean I can't fuck up. Hell no, bro. I don't want a bitch that I can't fuck up with. Like, no, that bitch is perfect, bro. Bro, the woman she just fucking
He
described,
said,
nigga.
Wait,
"What?"
wait, 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 wait,
That
wait, wait,
bitch is
Hey, this
married,
nigga
bro.
wait,
Joe
wait.
That's
Hey,
the
tripping.
Joe,
woman.
Joe,
That's the
Joe, you
woman that
gotta
gave
pause.
birth to Jesus, bro.
Joe, you
Don't
gotta let
nobody
that
want to, bro.
marinate.
Hey,
You
bro.
gotta let that marinate, Joe.
What?
This motherfucker said, "Hey, Joe,
Yo, this nigga Joe funny as hell,
hey,
man.
you can't just keep going on no shit like that, bro.
This nigga is tripping.
Wait a motherfucking minute, man.
So
This
you
nigga
don't.
just said he don't want no angel.
I don't, bro. Hell no, bro. Who? Hey, look. If a
So you
motherfucker
want your
gave you,
girl to cheat
wait,
on you?
Leon. Hey, Leon. If
Man,
you
come
gave the
on, man.
opportunity, if you was given the opportunity to marry Mary, Jesus' mother, would you marry her?
I don't know, nigga.
I don't nobody want no fuck, bro. I don't know. Hey, bro. I don't know a man on this earth that want a saint as a wife, bro. I
Bro,
don't.
that's not being a saint, nigga. That's being a woman. That's the woman's
Did you
It's your
job.
to
duties.
be
That's
a
her
saint?
duties to be.
To be a saint? Did you
Bro,
hear?
you're
Did
thinking
you did,
you're
did
thinking
you
of
hear
it as
her
being a
rundown,
saint,
bro? Did
bro.
you hear her rundown?
Joe, listen. You thinking that that's a fucking angel and a saint, nigga? That's a woman's duty.
Did you hear the last thing
So
she
here
said a
it go,
woman would
here it
do?
go, y'all. Cause
Leon,
when
wait,
we
slug,
talk
wait,
about
slug,
shit, bro, we need
slug,
to be.
wait, bro. Did you hear the last thing she said, Leon?
What she say, Joe?
That bitch said, just because a man cheat on you, don't mean you're supposed to get up and run. You're supposed to forgive him. Get the bitch what? Like this shit, bro. It's just, it's fucking laughable sometimes, bro. That the
Is she
shit that we
lying?
won't be. You said what?
Is she lying?
Yes. If you cheat on your fucking wife, she should leave your ass.
Okay,
If you get caught cheating, she need to leave you. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Vice versa.
relationship coach in tonight's
So
conversation.
you will leave if your wife cheated on you?
Uh, today the man I am today, yes. The man I was 10 years ago, probably not.
That's backwards to me. But listen, Keita Rose, I mean Kitty Rose
This nigga
is
still on this Kitty Rose shit. Go ahead, though, Slug.
this who we talk about? Cause I mean, my thing is, Day don't want nobody coming. Don't wouldn't want nobody. I mean, I will assume he wouldn't want
Bro,
nobody.
the man
Come,
came out and put out
oh my
receipts.
God, can I say
Got you.
this?
Go ahead, Slug. Slug, keep going.
I would assume they wouldn't want nobody coming out on blasting some false narratives about his name. So I've been all while y'all been talking, I've been looking it up because I really because if she a whore, she cheated.
All right, go
You
ahead.
know, she cheated. You
What
know
you
what I
got?
mean? I accept that, but I've been looking for it. I can't find it. It says, "Wow, she's happily married." Okay, and while she frequently draws on her 20 plus year marriage. In her relationship with her husband and share advice, she keeps intact her identity, professional lifestyle. She been married for 20 years, bro. 20 plus years by the same dude. So I don't
That's what I
know.
thought she was married to the same
I,
dude.
I don't know the
Hey,
background. She been
Leon.
married for over two decades and
Hey,
often
bro.
referred to her husband as a strong leader and a devoted father to their children. So the thing is,
You see them because
within them 20 years, have she stepped out? Probably. Have he stepped out? Probably. But I don't know one person. You talk about the perfect person. I don't know one marriage that's been lasting 20 plus years where one partner haven't stepped out on the other partner within them 20 years.
What?
Now, if I don't know of, I've never known of one marriage. I'm gonna say it again because he
You don't
said
know a
what?
lot of married people, right?
I know a
you
lot. I
wrong,
know
Slug.
enough.
You
I know
wrong.
enough.
All
I
right.
don't know of one marriage.
Oh, you don't know of. Okay.
That's what I said. I don't know of one marriage where people been married 20 plus years, where they haven't dealt with some infidelity issues.
Okay.
Period.
Okay. That's you.
So, from my perspective, it happens. The key to longevity in any situation, whether it's marriage, whether it's on this podcast, whether it's playing basketball, whether it's working a job, the key to it all is never giving up, and you will succeed eventually. You can't say I lost the game if the clock is still ticking and I'm still playing. I don't give a fuck if I'm down by 20.
So Slugs, if you caught your wife cheating on you, you gonna stay with her?
No, not me. Not me.
Huh?
I say no, not me.
So what the fuck was all that for?
You
What the fuck was all that for, bro? What
because
for
you
what?
brought it from what I was saying to me
You just
personally.
said
You
the
brought it from
key.
what I was saying to me personally. So I'm talking in general. I'm not talking about me and what I would do. I'm talking in general.
So why is you giving the people advice about sticking it out then? If you don't believe you will, why is you telling other
Because
people?
my initial response, to be honest with you, bro, my initial response was no, I wouldn't. But it all depends on the dynamic. If I've been with this woman for 20 fucking years, there's no way I'm throwing away 20 years because she fucked another nigga, bro. There's no way that I'm gonna throw away all that history because she slept with another, and I will have to be
Man,
in it. I can tell you what I would do or what I won't do, but literally, I will have to be in it to know what the fuck I'm gonna do. So me just outburstly speaking, you can't even take that for a fact because I would do everything I could do to make my legacy and my family work, bro. But it
fuck
would be
that.
torture to me to be laying down in the same bed with a woman who let another nigga in between her legs. It'd be
Yeah,
torture to me. That's
I'm
And
why
that
my
gone.
initial response was no.
I'm
and
gone.
that's a torture that I would never put myself through.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because I can't even imagine. I can't imagine that, bro. I'm not in my marriage. My wife cheated on me, bro. I find out she cheated on me. Y'all, we had this conversation before. I'm fucking both of them up and I'm gone.
What you mean by fucking them both up?
Hey, bro, look. You know the right thing to do is to, what I'm saying, take that up with your lady and shit. That's the right thing to do, right?
Yeah.
I'm with the whole total opposite shit. I'm with the whole total opposite shit. Is I'm an equal opportunity. I'm fucking him up and I'm fucking him up and her up. You know why? Because he got caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. And that could be as wrong as
Collateral damage.
that could be wrong as two left shoes. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's wrong, my nigga.
I don't give a fuck.
Don't
I'm
hate the don't
fucking
hate the player, nigga.
that ain't no player. You got you put yourself in a bad
You
spot.
not, but you don't. But sometimes, I don't
You
get
gotta
me
be more
wrong.
careful.
Hold on, don't get me wrong. Motherfuckers do know if a motherfucker's in a relationship and if they marry, right?
Yep, they
But
should.
some people don't know that shit.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay.
I don't give a fuck that you
And
don't
my
know.
whole thing about it, my whole thing
And
about it,
wait, hold on, Slug. And again, I led with knowing that
that is wrong. Yeah.
that the that the world deemed that as wrong. But at this point, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it, I'm joining the party.
We all finna be wrong in this motherfucker.
Right, I'm joining the party. You should have what you should have did was you should have did your homework. You should have you know what? Let me see who
Men
this.
don't do that shit. Only
Hey, look,
women do, bro.
when I was out there cheating, you know what I'm saying? Before I got married, because I've never cheated on my wife. But when I was out there cheating, I was doing my homework, bro. The nigga that she fucking with or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I checked it. I checked into the nigga.
What
You
you
Yeah,
should
mean?
you
check.
was doing
Check
too
into the
much.
nigga. What you
Only
mean?
checking in I'm doing is in a hotel. Yo ass crazy.
Oh
Yeah,
Hey,
you
check
need
this
God.
out.
to.
Look,
Hey,
look.
ain't
Hey,
no
check this
Oh
man.
out.
I ain't
God.
never
Hey,
heard
look.
no man
Hey,
check
hey,
that
hey,
shit.
hey, hey,
Hey,
look. Hey, look. I'm gonna be real
I
with
done
y'all, bro.
did some
Like
grimy shit,
me,
bro.
me personally, bro. Me personally, just me. Like I told you, the man I was 10 years ago. Like, like, uh, it was something within me that will forgive, right? The man I am today, like I always tell y'all, I choose me, right? I'ma always choose me over everybody. So except for my kids, right? But so when it comes
And
down to
except for that woman
so
that you run
so
across that be getting her ass
so
whooped.
when I say if I caught if I catch my wife cheating or if she catch me cheating, I'm leaving. If she caught me cheating, I'm leaving. If I caught her cheating, I'm leaving. Like I don't, I wouldn't even give her a
The
chance to
fuck?
forgive me. Like I don't want to be forgave if she caught me. I'm leaving.
Why don't you just leave before you cheat?
All right.
Mm, what?
If you was
That's
gonna
messed
leave
up.
to
That
begin
makes sense.
with,
No, no. I said if I get caught, nigga. It's only
uh,
messed up if you get caught, nigga. Like you, if you steal, nigga, if you steal, would you put you go tell the police to put you in jail before you steal? Like no, nigga. Like you get caught, you face the consequences.
yeah,
But
that's
Leon,
dumb, bro. That's dumb.
it's not even necessarily because it's not even necessarily because of the fact that I don't want her to leave me. It's for me. It's for my mental. Like Slug said, D'Angelo say, for my mental. I'm never going to put myself in a place to where I gotta think somebody is going to do something. Like if I gotta feel like that, I'm leaving. I never want to feel like that in my life, right? So I'm going to leave. I'm not going to give nobody the opportunity to do that. So if I get caught, I'm gonna think you're going to get revenge. So I'm just going to leave. And if I catch you, I'm not like I feel like you did me a favor. I'm not gonna even fuck with buddy. Like, hey man, you got it. You know what I'm saying? You got it. You won. Like, and I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna be happy because I'm gonna
So
choose me all
so
day, every day, bro. I'm not gonna have no hard feelings or none of that shit, bro.
but
It's it is what it is, bro.
that's the difference between today's modern visions and the way people look at marriage today versus the way they looked at them 30 years ago, 40 years ago. People have no forgiveness in their heart. People cannot rebuild anymore. People have way too many options to leave to, and people just don't love unconditionally no more. That's the bottom line.
That's facts.
If you gonna leave your wife because she caught you cheating, she caught you making a mistake, she caught you at a bad moment, and you gonna leave her, then how is that unconditional love? If you gonna leave her because y'all done built 20 years, y'all got grandkids damn near and y'all done built all you done invested all this time in her. And your first initial response is to leave because she didn't let another nigga slip in between. Yes, it's hard. It's not easy. Yes, it's hard to stay. But to me, that is the true definition of we didn't started this. We gonna finish it. Period.
Hey,
Like
Slug, there's a difference between a man and a woman, my nigga.
it
So
is. It is, bro. I'm not
listen. So with women, they can't do what they can't, and I know it's a double standard, but they can't do what we do, my nigga. Just because, just because a man went out there and cheated, don't mean that you disrespect yourself and go fuck somebody else just to get payback. That's not what a lady's supposed to do, my nigga.
no,
But
no.
but if a man catches his wife cheating, that's a totally different thing.
I
Like
agree.
I'm gone.
I agree. But unconditional love, do you think back in the days, when we talking about back in the days, we talking about when marriages used to last, it was normal for them to last 30, 40 fucking years. It was normal to see people married that long. Do you think back in the days when that shit was going on, that grandma, the righteous woman that we talking about, the woman who never cheated
Different
or
time, different
or
era.
but I'm just saying though, this is the time when marriages lasted, bro. Different time, different era. Only thing that didn't change was the definition of unconditional love.
And you
That's
know what
what
else
didn't
changed?
change.
You know what else changed? We got a hella motherfucking baby mamas out here.
Yep.
So
But
marriage went down the drain when motherfuckers was just out here just having babies.
Bro, you had baby
You
mamas
think
back.
they had baby mamas like a motherfucker?
It
Granddad
wasn't
not
like
on.
just
Grand,
like you just said. Back then, the marriages lasted. Back
But you
then,
still
yes,
had
it
baby
probably
mamas.
was baby mamas, but it ain't nothing like it is today.
Yes, it was.
I think it was. I think the
It
only
was
thing,
worse.
I think the only
Well,
It
difference
was
is,
worse.
I don't know
okay.
about it being worse, but
So it
I
was
think the only
grandmas that was
difference,
Shit.
36 years old
I
back then
think,
too.
I think the only
Shit.
difference, bro, between back then and now is that everything is televised, bro.
Boys, y'all really think
Everything is on the screen and we can see it actually happen. Everybody is only difference between the 60s and now is camera phones, nigga.
hey, do y'all understand like there was a saying that was made back then, Papa was a rolling stone, wherever
Yeah,
he laid his head was his home?
yeah, he had kids everywhere.
Don't he had kids every fucking where. He just didn't
I'm not
leave
negating
home.
that. I'm
He
Right.
not
just
negating
didn't
that,
leave
brother.
home. If you find a man from the 50s and 60s that don't got, bro, I guarantee you got about 15 uncles. Guarantee you. Everybody, you got a lot of uncles and a lot of aunties. Your
Yeah,
father done had a lot of kids, bro. Your mama probably got kids, but your father had a lot of kids on the side, bro. That's usually what happens. Or your grandfather or your great grandfather, they have a lot of kids, bro. It be side kids, bro.
yeah, the
The parent,
difference.
yo, yeah, that's it was baby mamas back then, bro.
I
A
never said it
lot of
wasn't.
them.
I never said it wasn't.
You said it
It's
wasn't
just
as
that
many.
it was a lot of them.
I never said it wasn't. I'm
It's just
saying that
it's
it's more today. It's
no,
probably more today than okay. You probably know better than me, bro. I'm not
it's
trying to
more
argue. I'm not trying to argue with you
it's
about it.
probably more single mothers today.
That's what I said.
No, but baby mothers, it's a whole lot of them back then, bro. Because dudes was fucking everything that fucking turned around.
So the point though, my point behind all of it is what they didn't do back then is go get a divorce and separate and break up the whole family. Cause you gotta understand, bro, when you get a divorce, you dividing
Hey,
the
Slug,
family.
Slug, didn't you just say you was leaving if your girl cheated?
I said that initially, yes, dog.
Then what the
Okay.
fuck are you talking about?
But I also went on and explained I can't make a rational decision just like that. My intentions, my initial response is to leave. I think that's anybody initial response. But
Well,
when you
women
sit back
couldn't
and
leave
think
back
about
then.
it, but when you sit back and think about it, you might second guess just leaving. If you didn't, it all depends on the circumstance. If you didn't invest it 20, 25 years into this marriage, and this woman then went 20 years without being caught cheating or without cheating, then she slip up one time, you might, okay, let's go to therapy or some shit, or let's try to work this out. Let's figure out what was going on in your mind. Was I doing something wrong with you? Let's try to figure it out before I just say, no, fuck you, bitch. You let another nigga fuck, I'm leaving.
Slugs, you tripping, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
yeah,
bro.
you tripping, my
Women
nigga.
It's
didn't
just
leave.
like when we talk,
Women didn't get divorced back then because they couldn't. Stop acting like they could. Black women didn't really have rights back then, bro.
Exactly.
They couldn't make a living for themselves.
Mhm.
Women these days make a living for
And
themselves.
you know,
And
and
when
you
a
know
man
why?
fuck up, they fucking leave, bro.
Exactly.
Stop
And you
acting
know
like
why?
it was
Because once
the
they leave,
motherfucker
they
was
getting all
staying.
half of the money.
Motherfucker was staying back then because we was just such in love. No, they didn't have no fucking where to go. They stayed at home.
yeah,
It's a fucking term called
that's,
barefoot and pregnant, bro. They
no,
keep
that's
their ass at
true.
home, barefoot and pregnant, and learning how to cook.
That's
That's what they
true.
did,
That's
bro.
true. I do not disagree with that,
So
bro.
so so
But at the end of the day, okay, okay,
don't
I
act
got
like the
that part.
divorce rate
I
was
got that.
good back then because of fucking love. Because it
Okay,
wasn't.
but it still was unconditional love, though.
No, it
Period, though.
wasn't, bro. It wasn't. Why do you keep saying that? Women was
Because
being hurt and
I
being
w-
beat back then, bro. What are you talking about?
and they still stayed
No, they had nowhere to go. Where was they gonna go? They find a
away.
their mother was getting beat. God damn it! Like no, they couldn't go nowhere. You couldn't go back home. You done married this man. Go make it work.
Okay,
And
when it's all
she
said
can't
and
make
done,
no
when we get
money.
done
She
with the
couldn't get no
reasoning,
job. Couldn't do nothing.
listen, bro, listen, when we get done with the reasoning why they stayed or the reason why they didn't get a divorce or the reason why they didn't leave, bro. When we get done with going through all that riffraff, bro, when you stay, in spite of what situation it may be, you don't divide the family. So the end result of it is A family is grown. The kids ain't got nothing to do. The cousins ain't got nothing to do. The brothers and sisters ain't got nothing to do with what mama and daddy is going through. Therefore, the offsprings that's raising up, they're being raised together. Today in 2026, you'll be lucky if you being raised with your first cousins, your mama kids, your mama sister kids, your daddy brother kids. It's divided, bro.
Hey,
So this
bro,
is the end result of the separation.
will
Okay.
you tell the women to stop getting a divorce because they're the ones separating the family, not the
Hey,
men.
hey, it takes two. It definitely takes two. You can't stay with somebody that don't want to stay with you. So that's that. If it takes two, it takes two to say, baby, we gonna work through this. Baby, I'm gonna work. We gonna figure it out. Because just as much as it's people getting separated, it's also people out there that's still staying throughout the infidelity. It's people out there that's still trying to work it out.
For
Not
sure.
probably not as much as people that's not, but it's people that's still figuring it the fuck out together. I was just at work. This new little job I got, and it's this guy that I'm working with was explaining to me about how he stayed with his wife throughout her cheating, and they had a son who was a pre what it is
Premature,
preemie,
baby.
yeah, premature, and how he forced himself to stay, and now it's 14 years later, little boy 14 years old, and they still together. Now, and I'm not saying that okay, that's the way to go and it's right and all of that. I'm just saying they figured it the fuck out. Sometimes when you call yourself being accountable, sometimes sticking it through and figuring it out throughout your accountability is a solution. Some people get tired of starting over and over and over and over because you're going to have to go and learn somebody else new who eventually 5, 10, 15 years down the line going to do the same thing that the nigga you left did. Now you 30 years into investing. Now you 45 years old and you starting over again because this nigga cheated or because that woman cheated. When all you can just be accountable for choosing a motherfucker who wasn't cut from a loyal cloth like that. You know? It's a lot that play a role in it, bro. It's a whole lot. But back to Kitty, that's the ideal woman. And I don't think she was saying all of those things this woman has to be engulfed with. But these are things that you look for. And if she's not a woman that know how to turn a house into a home, then she need to be a woman who's willing to learn how to turn a house into a home. If she not a woman that know how to cook, she got to be a woman. You look for, as a man, you look for a woman that's willing to learn how to do it. Do she got to come with all these things and be this perfect woman that they was talking about? No. But if she's willing to learn, then you on to something. She don't immediately have to be submissive, but if you lead properly and she's willing to learn how to adjust and submit to you and help you in your endeavors and your visions and your way you're going and follow you, then you got something. A lot of these bitches don't even come with the willingness to learn. I end though, because I'm talking a lot. Leon, you ain't even
and
timing me,
and
but I feel it.
and learn what?
Learn how to be a helper to you as a man, as her leader, as the man that she chose. Learn how to be a helpmate.
Okay, and who gonna teach her that?
Y'all teach each other that. First of all, she's supposed to been taught that growing up. If she wasn't
Exactly.
taught that
No, no,
growing up,
that ain't what you just said. You said she don't need to learn it. She need to come into the relationship and willing to learn how to do it. That's what you said. So
say that
who's going to
all
teach
again.
her?
Say that all again. What you just said, because you
I
kind of
you
mixing
you
things up.
you s- you said that she don't have. You said you didn't say that a woman don't have to know how to do that stuff, but she got to be willing to learn how to do it.
Yeah,
So who's going to
it'd
teach
it'd
her?
be nice, Day Day, if she know it before she get into the
Ain't no
relationship.
it'd be
But
That'd
if
be
nice,
she
nigga.
but
beautiful.
if
She need to
but
know
if
it.
she don't, who's going to teach her? Because you said she need to be willing to learn.
Okay, yeah.
So who's going to teach it to her? You gonna teach her how to be a woman?
We gonna learn. She's gonna learn. We're gonna learn together as a couple. I mean, we if God can teach you, the Bible can teach you. Women who know how to do it already can teach you. Like
So
women who's
she
doing
so
it already can teach you.
so sh- so she gonna come into the relationship with you, going to learn other things from other women how to treat her man.
Hey, look, Danita got a comment that she want us to touch on. She says her manager wanted her to mention this to us, and she says that she wanted us to consider that those. Let me put it on the screen. What am I doing? She want us to consider that those worthless women living in public housing were fucking married men who were making babies and not taking care of them. There are people who are starting married through infidelity, drug abuse, toxic families, etc.
Yeah, you starting off wrong. So how you expect that to end right?
Mm.
It's very small cases where they do, and we always lean on the extreme. That's one of the problems I think a lot of women have. They go to the extreme, thinking they finna get this, 666 nigga.
So
You
what's
know,
the point? So are we
This is
saying that? Go ahead. Go
this
ahead.
this is a point where I have to agree with y'all at as far as with women, right? With the need a comment, right? See, the thing is
I already got something.
her
I'm gonna say.
right, right. What her comment and why I agree with y'all that is most women don't marry men that are ready to be married. Most men are pretty much convinced, forced, talked into,
for hosts.
yes, or right, into marriage. Most men are not ready for marriage. Most
Damn,
men.
that was a dagger, Day Day.
You know what I'm saying?
That
And
was that was the
and
dagger right there.
and that's why I have to agree with Leon on that, man. Because I don't know if y'all. It's not saying that y'all say that verbatim, but it's more so y'all saying women like to point the finger at men and say men are creating babies outside of houses and infidelity before you even get married. Most men not even ready to fucking get married. So to say that a man is committing infidelity, like Slug said, you going to the fucking marriage already fucking up because the man most likely is not even ready to be married. But the fantasy of being married is so struck in y'all and women's fucking mind that oh my god, being married is the best thing on the face of this earth. This is going to complete me, and I need the fantasy wedding and stuff and all of this bullshit. And you marry a dude that was never ready to be married, and then you get mad about him being the guy that he is, and it taking him time to fucking change and become somebody that you want him to be. And that's probably what most of the divorce rate come from, Leon. Most of
Wow.
these
Do
men not
y'all
even
not
fucking
know
ready
we
to be
Hold
hitting
on,
on
married,
some
Slug. Hold
bro.
on,
shit
Slug.
right
Slug. Hold
now?
on. Hold on. What you say? What you say, Joe?
Most men out here is not even ready to be married. So now you get with him, and then you get married to this man that's not ready to be married, and he fucking up, and then you divorce him. He was never ready. He was never ready to be married in the first place. So why would you even like get mad at that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Saying
I don't know. I don't know one man on this earth. Like, I'm not gonna say I know some men that told me they want to get married and stuff like that. But do you really? You know what I'm saying? I don't think no man dream is when he was little is I can't wait to find my wife. I never
It
heard
was
a
my
man say that
dream,
shit
bro.
in my life.
It was my dream. Like I ain't
To
gonna lie
find a
to you.
wife,
Yes, let me tell you, man. Like I I I dreamed of that shit all my life. Just being the way I grew up. You know what I'm saying? In the projects and shit like that. I always was like, man, I want my life to be like that shit on TV. I want a wife. I want a house. I want a white picket fence. I want to travel the world. So it was always that was always my goal, bro. It was always my goal. Now it didn't work out the win and how I wanted it to, but it definitely was always my goal. I always wanted to be a family man.
How many times
always.
how many times have you proposed, D'Angelo, in your life?
Um, 3 times.
You
God
proposed
damn.
and you only got married once.
Yes, but let me answer that the correct way though. The the first 2 times I proposed, I didn't intend on getting married. You know what I'm saying? I bought hush money. She wanted to get married. I gave her a ring. I spent
Right. So it was if you
and
felt
to
like you
shut
was
up.
forced.
No, 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 no. I bought myself some time. I knew I wasn't doing it. You know what I'm saying? I just
No,
gave
no,
her a
no, no, no.
ring and
I'm
some
not.
hush
No,
money.
no. Right. What I'm saying is you didn't want to get married, but it was to for her to be quiet, right?
Yes, yes.
And
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 I
and
knew I
that
wasn't
major
getting married.
and right, and that's majority of the time what happened. And that's why I say like it's not me and dreams because most women who have that dream will say yes to the first man who proposed
Man, that
No,
because it's their
it's a
dream.
lot of it's a lot of women out here that have been engaged more than 3, 4 times.
And they will say yes just because it's the fantasy. See, when I
No, that
say
don't
no
no that
man
don't that
fantasize,
don't that don't mean that they said yes though.
you say
Cause
what?
it's a lot of women that turn married that turn it down though.
Okay,
I don't want
and
to get
I
off
guarantee
this
it's not
because
their fantasy though.
let me say something, Day Day. I don't want to get off this because I promise y'all, we just hit a home fucking run with this point that Leon and Day Day is extrapolating from, bro.
Well,
Most men don't want to get married or not ready for marriage, and most women is not ready for marriage. That's why the divorce rate is so high.
nigga,
How
that's
do you
not
get
we're not saying that that's a fact. That
no?
could be one of the reasons.
Yeah, but that
I
to
don't
me
think
that's
no
an
man is ready for
obvious
marriage,
reason.
bro.
To me, that's an obvious reason.
No, it's no, bro. It's not.
People are not prepared to be husbands, and people are not prepared to be wives. That's why it failed.
For sure, we all know that women like
Okay,
some of these women are not. They don't know how to be a wife.
and it's not just women though, Leon. Most men don't really know how to be husbands.
Correct.
So how do you know how to be a husband? Like they were just asking me, how she gonna learn it? She gonna learn it from
You
you? You
need
gonna
a
teach her how to be a wife?
two-parent household.
Yeah, from and not just a two-parent household, but just growing up seeing it. And yes, the first way you can grow up seeing it is at home.
Exact.
But you also
That's my
but you
whole
also
point.
can grow up seeing it from
But
grandma now.
Leon,
You can grow up
but
seeing it
Leon,
from
that's not what you be saying though, Leon. I see,
I
and and
always
and
said
and
you
I
need a
know what
two-parent
slow is coming at.
household.
No. That's not what I'm talking about.
What?
What Slug is just saying, and like I just asked him, and he hit the nail he hit the nail on the coffin. He said, uh, if a woman comes into a relationship and you have to teach her how to win, how can you teach her that? So my thing to you is, you always say that you need a two-parent household because the woman cannot teach a man how to be a man, and a woman cannot teach a man how to be a man cannot teach a woman how to be a woman. So if that woman came up in a single-parent household and it was with her mother, she should know how to be a woman, correct?
You said she should know how to what?
She should know how to be
yeah.
a woman. If she coming up in a single-parent household with her mother, she should know how to be a woman, right? She should know how to conduct herself as a woman,
I said how to be a
correct?
wife, not a woman. You can't
It's
know
a
how to be
difference.
A
you
wife.
can't know a
Yeah.
woman and a wife is two different
A
things. You can't.
Leon, hey Leon.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
just gonna be real with you, bro. Like real talk. There's no fucking book being a wife. There's a book to being a woman. There's no book. There's no directions on being a wife, because the way your father is not the way you are. If the way your mother is wife, being a wife at home, is not the way you're going to garnish of being a fucking wife. So how can her mother teach her how to be a wife to you? She can't do that.
No, Day Day. I think
Hey,
what
She
you
can
just
do
missed it.
that.
Yes, you can, Day Day.
you
No,
missing
no,
you
no,
missing
no.
the hold
Listen,
on,
listen, listen to
You're
listen to what
missing
I'm
the
saying,
point.
Slugs. Wait, let me finish, Leon. Go ahead.
You
Tell me
already
what
was
point you're
already
talking about.
done. You said
No.
that.
I would. Slugs was saying I'm missing the point.
Yeah, because it's always a base. Like, and I'm not gonna go off topic, but I'm gonna drive a little bit. It's always a base, a skeleton on how to do something. Jordan can teach somebody how to play ball, but they won't play ball like him. So a wife can teach her daughter how to be a wife. But as far as the husband that she grows up to
No,
pick
you
to be
can't.
be her wife too, she have a structure, she have a base, she have a
No, you're not.
skeleton on the qualities that a wife carry. So when it comes to being a wife to him, the things that she need to learn as far as that what it takes to help him, because let's just face it, a wife is a helper. Okay, so what it takes to help him, he's the architect. Maybe the other, maybe her dad, her mom, husband, or her dad was a damn a manager for or GM, but her husband is the architect. She's gonna learn how to help her husband and his qualities differently, but the basis of being a wife, being submissive, following a lead, not being combative, listening, and just being a help to what it takes to help their household grow. Those are the things that will be different, but the basis will be the same.
Hey,
I'm gonna be there with you. I'm gonna be there
if
for you.
if being a wife was so basic, it wouldn't be that many divorces, bro. Look. It's two people. D'Angelo is married. I would ask D'Angelo this: do you govern your house how your wife father governed his?
No, not at all.
So can your wife operate in your household the way her mother operated in hers?
No, she cannot.
What does that have to do with anything?
Right.
What I am telling you is there is no blueprint on how to be a wife. You have to learn your husband.
But let
You
me ask
have to
you this,
Okay.
learn your
D'Angelo.
husband.
Was your
So
wife
that no no let me
was
let
your wife, mother and
she
daddy
had to
married?
learn him.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, look. This
You
is this is this is what
she
I'm gonna say.
got you. No. Let
This
me
is
just
this
finish
is
this, Leon. Let me just say this
God
real quick.
damn. Y'all niggas been fucking
Let me
talking. Go
just
ahead.
no no
Damn.
no no look, let me just say this real quick.
Go ahead.
Write it down, Leon.
A
I'm not
wit
writing shit down. That's all I
a
remember. I don't know.
a
Fuck.
widow of 20 years could be a bad wife to a man she meet after she became a widow. Why is that?
A widow of
What are
20
you
years.
talking about?
A wi-
Right.
a
Right.
woman that have been happily married for 20 years could meet a new man and will have to reinvent herself for that man.
The
Just
fuck
because
does
you a
that have
good
to
wife,
do with anything?
just because you're a good wife to one man doesn't mean you're going to be a good wife to the next. There is no blueprint on being a good wife. You have to mirror,
Mhm.
like D'Angelo said, you have to mirror your husband. You have to understand your husband in order to be a good wife. You could not be like, oh, mother, tell me how you did it in your marriage. That shit don't work. It doesn't work. So now
How
your
do
mother
you
could
know
teach.
when you're not a fucking wife
Right.
or a
What do you
woman?
mean?
Right.
Because I'm a man. Because I am a man. I'm telling you, if your belief is that your woman should do everything you need her to be you. It's you. It's nobody else.
I
You is the blueprint.
understand that, but when you
So
have
how?
a listen,
Go
when you
ahead.
have a two-parent household, your mother and this is for the daughter. Your mother is gonna teach you how to be a wife. Your father is
She
gonna
can't.
tell you what husband qualities that you should look for,
You
or
can't
what's
do
the
that.
qualities of a man that you can look for. Not that, and I'm not saying that they're gonna go out and look for the exact qualities, but every man is not gonna be their father. But you can find a man that have some of the qualities that your father had.
Right.
That's that's still not
It's
going to be.
basic
You
principles. I
still
think what you saying,
have
Day
to.
Day, is you saying. I think what you looking at, Day Day, is You can't be exactly the way your mother was.
Nobody is gonna be
Nobody is
exactly the
saying
way
that.
their
No,
mother
I
is.
am telling you.
But the core principle,
I'm telling you exactly what I'm saying. There is no blueprint to being a wife. There is a blueprint to being a woman.
We
Being a
never
girl.
said it was a
Listen,
blueprint,
listen,
nigga.
listen, listen to me. Listen what I'm telling you. There is a difference between being a girlfriend and a wife. It is a total difference between being a female and a wife. It is two totally different
Nigga,
things.
I'm the one that just told you that.
Okay, so you're not finna sit up here and tell me that a girl, just because she grew up in a two-parent household, she knows how to be a wife. To who? Her daddy? Yes. She could be a wife to her daddy, but to fucking goddamn it, the nigga
How the
she
fuck?
messing with,
What?
Leon.
You just said she can be a wife to her daddy.
I'm talking about her core principles of what she knows about a wife. She only knows her mother.
But was
She only knows her
what if
I'm
mother,
she?
I'm
bro.
confused.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
confused,
Joe,
bro.
Joe, that ain't just it either. Like they can. Okay, let's say she do just only know her mother, but by the time she becomes prepared to be a wife, she also should be adult enough to look at the flaws that her mother had and not, you know what I'm saying, not do the same bad shit that her mother
I
did. It
agree.
ain't all it
I
ain't all
agree.
on the parents. It ain't all on the
Hey, D'Angelo, I totally agree with you, but that is a part of becoming a woman. That is a part of becoming a woman, to have the know the knowledge of knowing, like, okay, that wasn't right. That's just being a human being, D'Angelo. And you know that's totally different. You gotta separate from that and being a husband. Because as a husband, you only out to please your wife, not nobody else. So when you going to marry somebody, that's why they always say go to marriage counseling. All of this stuff, because you got to get to know this person, because you got to make that person happy. And what your mother did to make your father happy might not work for your husband. So you got to figure him out. It's not a blueprint for that. Only he can tell you how he needs to be loved. Only he can tell you how he needs to be pleased.
this nigga on here advocating for marriage counseling.
No, no, no. I'm not advocating for marriage counseling.
He
I'm
did
saying that's
marriage
why
counseling
people
though.
that's why people tell you to go to that pre-marriage counseling, D'Angelo. I'm like pre-marriage. You know they always, if you go to pastor, like, you need to do
Yeah,
pre-marriage
yeah, yeah.
counseling, all that
Mm.
Yeah.
stuff before you get married, but because they need you to know who you marrying. And I
Yeah.
guarantee a pastor tell you you're not marrying your father. You can't go off of what your mother did. You're not
But
marrying your
you
father. And
so
and,
do
and
you
you want
but do you
and you want me
understand
to
what
tell
we
you
trying to say?
and you
Do you
want me to tell
understand
you
what
who
we
that would
saying?
be? You want me to tell you who that would be most assaulting to? Tell your husband that shit and see
Do
how
you
pissed off he
understand
get.
what we're trying to say though?
About what?
About the mother teaching the daughter
How to be a woman?
how
Yes.
to be a woman slash wife.
Not a wife. No. No.
Okay.
I don't
Got
think nobody could teach nobody how to be a wife.
you.
I think you're wrong, Day Day.
Okay, that's your opinion.
I think there is a book on how to be a wife. I think there's a book on how to be a husband. I think there's a book on how to be a woman. I think there's a book on how to be a man. I think there's a
And
book on
who
how to
wrote
be a
it?
mother. And I
Who
think
wrote
there's a
it?
book on how to be a father.
Who wrote it?
I don't know.
Exactly.
But
Every book is
I
wrote.
think
Nigga,
it's
what's your point, Slug?
Every
a
book
book
that
on
was
because
written.
my point is that he's saying there is no book. And I'm disagreeing and I say I believe there is a book
Nigga, it's a lot of books about shit.
Every
on how to
book
be a
came from
wife.
the
That don't
perspective
mean
of a
it's right.
human. Every book that was written came from the perspective of another human. Are you
Hmm.
that person? So how can they tell you how to be a husband? They telling you, all they could do is give you pointers.
Okay.
That's
So
it.
a
They
lot
can't
of
tell you how to be a
uh,
husband.
listen, a lot of the pointers, they can't tell you how to be a husband to every wife in America, right? They can't, or in the world, they can't tell you on how to be a husband to Keisha and how to be a husband to Sally. because people have different characteristics, they got different interests and all that shit. But they can tell you the core principles on what every husband shall carry. Like when we talk about men and how to be a man, the main things we say is protect and provide, right?
That's how to be a man. That's not how to be
Okay,
a husband.
I'm just saying though, the main I'm using as an example. There's a base principle to almost everything. How to build a house. You gotta start with a foundation. You can't start with the second floor. So there's
So
always a base principle on how to do anything. Now you always can go off in your own direction and add to it or take away from it or whatever the case may be, but there always are core principles that everything carries.
so tell
So
me the
when it
base
comes to
principles
being a
of being a
wife,
husband.
we uh first of all, it start before you're a husband, you a man. So you have
That's
to
it.
be a man. You have
There
to
you
be a
go.
man. So one is being a man. What comes with being a man? When you a man, you protect and you provide. Okay?
Look,
For your family. You ask me a question. Do you want to answer it for me too, nigga?
Slugs. When I asked you a question, remember that I said this, Slugs. I told you. I said what your father teaches you is how to be a man. He can't teach you how to be a husband. If you gotta put them in a different bracket, right? So what I'm telling you is, if your father teaches you how to be a man, the core values of a man is to protect and provide. That is being a man. I'm talking about you as a husband. What is the core values as a husband? Don't give me the core values as a man.
You tell us since you think you know.
It's I just told you.
What you just say?
My
First
principles,
of
my
all, he
core
ain't let
value,
me finish,
my
bro.
my
First
go
of all, he
go
ain't
ahead.
let me finish. I started off with you got to be a man first. So you can't be a bitch and be a husband, okay?
Okay,
You
go
can't
ahead.
have a vagina and be a husband. That's why I
Hmm.
started off with a man. So the core values for one is you got to be a man, okay? When you got that down pat, now you got to be a leader, okay? You got to have a vision. We talking about being a husband, which is like being a king. You got to know how to conquer. You have to know how to take control. You have to know how to make the right decisions. Now, all men ain't gotta be a leader. All men don't gotta control shit and everything. Every human with a penis ain't gotta have these qualities. But as a husband, a family, a person that is setting a legacy, you have to be able to be a leader. You have to be able to know how to um nurture your family in a sense to where they feel comfortable, they feel protected, they feel like they are in the right place, they feel safe. So those are just some small core values. I can go on, but
That is
those
a
are
that is core values of a man, Slugs.
okay. Every man,
You're talking about a
every
man.
man that have every male that have a penis have to be a leader, is what you're saying.
If do you teach your son how to be a leader?
Because I want to teach my son how to be a
I
husband.
no my fucking god. All right.
I want to teach my son how to be a husband because at the end of
Every
the day, my
every
vision.
every leader is not a husband, Slugs. Every leader is not a
I'm
husband.
not saying they is they.
So
I'm
what?
saying
So
this is a quality that a husband have.
no, that's
I'm
a
not
quality
saying
that a
just because
man
you're a
have,
leader, you a
Slugs.
husband. You can be
Slugs.
a
That's
leader and you ain't got to be a husband, but you have the
Slugs.
qualities of being a husband.
Slugs, that is a quality of being a man. A man leads. We say this all the time. You try, listen, Slugs. What stop trying to win your argument and just saying stuff, bro. Like we know that men lead. That's what they do. Whether they're in a relationship or they marry, they lead. That is a quality of a man. What is a quality of a husband?
Bro,
The only quality of a husband is pleasing the woman you are with, your wife. That's it. What do your wife need as a wife to make her happy? That is
bro,
your fucking value as a husband. Whatever it takes to make her happy. It's have nothing to do with leading, none of that shit. She decided to
okay,
say yes to you because you have them qualities of leading that a man supposed to do, of providing like a man. So guess what? Yes, now I want to be your wife. But guess what?
Day
What's
day,
more
day
than
day.
just being a man when you're my wife, when you're my husband?
Day day. Every quality I mentioned to you is gonna revert back to being a man. Know why? Because in order to be a husband, you gotta at first be a man. So no matter what the fuck I tell you, you gonna say that is a man. That gotta be a man because it
Love.
reverts back to being a man. But
Okay, so let me ask you
it's some things that men have that men have to have and that husband has to be a husband. You have to have these qualities, you have to do these things. It's some
Okay,
men that have these qualities that are not husbands because
so
they don't choose to be husbands. But just
so
because
what?
I have these qualities and I'm not a husband or I don't have a wife don't mean I'm not a husband. I don't possess the ability to be a husband.
So what's the difference between a husband and a man? What's the difference?
It ain't no difference, bro. It
So
ain't a
why do
big
women?
difference.
So why get married?
To start a legacy. Like, what are we going? Where are we going? Because that's what you want to
You
do.
then
You want to
what
start a
no what I
legacy.
be
You want to have your family. You want to have land. You want to build.
you're we
You want
have
to
said
conquer.
this. We have said plenty of times on this podcast that your legacy is your last name. That's your bloodline. You got a legacy long as you skeeting them bitches, nigga. It ain't marriage don't give you a legacy. Kids give you a legacy.
Bro, but
So
it gives you
so
a
so
foundation. It gives you
no it
boundaries. It
no no
gives you
no
rule. It gives you like just because you skeet in the bitch and the person got your last name, you know what I mean? It's not setting no foundation to your inheritance. You want to inherit it things, okay? So you want to inherit everything you work for. We work our ass off so we can give it to our next generation, right? So as being and so having a family is setting that boundary of this who will inherit everything I've worked for.
all right, bro.
And there's in the same as a man, there's same quality is a lot of qualities that comes with being a wife. And in order to be a wife, you have to be a woman. You have to have a fucking vagina. Okay? Let's start there. You have to be a woman. And the whole part in my head, in my outlook, the whole role, the main major role a woman or a wife plays within the marriage is really being a helper to her husband. Her helper to her husband. Her husband got the vision. I'm gonna help you see this vision through.
And that's and
Whatever I
that's what
gotta
being a
do.
wife is. And that's the blueprint of being a wife, right?
No, no, that's a main quality of it. It's
That's
a
the main
lot of other
quality of
things
being a
that
wife,
cover it.
right? That's the main
Helping
quality.
your husband. No, it's a
So
lot
is
more.
that
So don't
no
just
no
jump
no
on
no
that one
no
like that's
no
the
no
only
no
one.
no no. I'm just asking you, is that one of the main qualities of being a wife?
Yes, being a helper to your
Now what
husband.
have you found a man that said I don't need that from my wife? You gonna say he's
That's a
not a
ma-
man?
that's a no. That's a man that just said, "I don't need that. I don't need help from my wife." That's all.
So how do you say that's a quality then? If you wrote the book, if you wrote a
They
book
not-
by saying, wait, let me finish. If you wrote a book and said, this is a quality of a wife, right? This is a quality of a wife. And the man picked it up and be like, I don't need this for my wife. What I'm reading this for. You
Okay,
get what
that's
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
he's an exception to the
It's
rule.
not an exception because everybody is not
It
the
is.
same. The way
It
you
is.
want your
Cause
wife
I might
is not the
find
way I
one.
want my
Listen.
wife.
No, that's how I'm finna break that. I might find out of 10 people, it might be two that say I don't need that in the wife in my wife, but eight gonna say hell yeah I need that in my wife. So 80%
You're
of people,
speculating. You're speculating.
80% of people,
You're
80% of
speculating.
people. You speculating by saying a man
No,
saying
no,
he ain't
no,
gonna need it. What if there's
no, no,
no
no,
man
no,
that
no.
ever says
No,
that?
no. Listen to me. I'm not speculating. You just admitted that every man is not the same. I'm saying a fact. You're speculating by saying 8 out of 10 men will say they want it that way. You know that every
For
man
the
is
ma-
not the same. You know
for the
every man is not the
majority.
same. So that is not a speculation. That is
I also know that every fucking kid in the hood ain't a killer. But I know for the majority of it, you got a lot of motherfucking yacht YNs in the hood.
well, what point does that mean?
I don't know. I just want to throw you off a
Right.
little
That's
bit.
what I'm saying. Like you can't what I'm saying to you is speculation do not equal to facts. I'm telling you, the only way you could teach a woman, only person that could teach a woman how to be a wife is her husband. You need to learn me. You need to learn how I am, and gravitate
Okay.
towards me, and it's vice versa. Now, being a woman and learning how to like being a woman, cooking, nurturing, all of that stuff, that it's women out here that do that shit. Is not ready to be a wife because, like D'Angelo just said, she don't want to submit to her husband. Yeah, I do all of that, but I'm not ready to submit to you. That means you're not ready to be a wife, though, right? But you know how to be
Right.
a
So
woman
you
because you
just named the
cooking, you
quality of
cleaning.
being a wife, though.
No, that's a quality of D'Angelo's. That's what I'm telling you. D'Angelo, that's a quality D'Angelo
That's a
need in
quality
his
of
wife.
being a wife, submitting.
Uh,
That's a quality of being a wife, submission. Submitting to your husband leadership. Submitting to his vision. That's a
I,
quality
I
of being
think
a
every I
wife.
think every man or husband wants that from their wife.
no, they don't.
Okay,
No, they don't. That's all I'm
How the
saying, bro.
fuck is you a leader and you running a kingdom with someone, your right hand
except
person
legally.
on your side that ain't submitting to you? I don't get it. I be trying to rock and roll with, because I get your
Bro,
point
all
sometimes, but
I'm
I don't
saying
get
is all I'm trying to say
every man ain't the same. Every woman ain't the same.
every person is not the same.
And I don't think we saying they are.
You can't make people rock the way you want to rock because it's if it's your boat, yes, everybody have to rock on your boat the way you want them to rock. But that's not how people operate. If I walked in Leon's house right now and Leon said, "We got to take our fucking shoes off." Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my damn shoes off. But if he walked in my house and I'm like, "No, you ain't got to take your shoes off." He don't have to take his shoes off. Everybody, it doesn't move everywhere the same, bro. You might walk into D'Angelo's house and be like, "God damn, like D'Angelo, you talk to her like that?" And D'Angelo be like, "Yeah, that's how I talk to my wife." But you might be like, "No, I don't talk to my wife like that, bro." I'm just saying you have to take marriage as what it is. It's no blueprint on it. If it was a blueprint on it, it would be successful. That's how you could call a dude a nothing ass nigga, a deadbeat, or something like that. Because there is blueprints on the way this stuff's supposed to be. You can't tell a person marriage that they marriage is a fucking failure because they not operating the way you think a marriage supposed to be operated. They happy in their house. Why do you have a problem with it? That's all I'm saying. There is no blueprint on how a successful marriage supposed to work. It's not.
Okay, Day. I still agree to disagree, but we can move forward. Anything else on this, Day? Or D'Angelo?
We don't got nothing else, bro. Um, that's the perfect place to end this show. Um, again, we appreciate y'all for rocking out with us, man. 3 years strong, whatever the fuck I want. We're gonna keep trying to put it together and putting out that content. Man, send us some messages, man. Y'all give us some topics y'all think y'all want to discuss with us, man, and we definitely will put them on the agenda. But for now, catch us next week, 8:15 Central regular time, and catch us on the next one. Later.